Okay, am I live? I don't even know. Yeah, I forgot. I'd set this, I think, half an hour ago. I said I'll go live at midnight. Then I forgot about it. I was doing some other shit. I was browsing the internet, looking for, like, I got to order some shit, like this microphone. I need a new one of these. It's a right angled. See that right angle? Because if you put it straight in, straight ones destroys it. So I learned online. You order a right angle. So I was looking at miscellaneous crap. I need some like towels, not just for the shower, but for, like, cleaning shit up. So I'm just sort of browsing on the internet. I was just messing around with this, and I set a stream up like half an hour ago. And I forgot about it, but thank you all for those of you who are here. I won't be on too long, but I figured, what the hell? Let's do this. Like, let's do this. Let's do a stream. Why not? Why not? I get back to doing videos. That's what I really want to do, but I can't bring myself to do. Yes, I am beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. I know. You think I'm sexy. I think you're sexy too, but neither of us are women, so it doesn't matter. You got to ask a bunch of women what they think, because I don't think any women think that either of us look like Chad, but thank you. Thank you. And let's take a look here. Let's change this. Let's try. Let's go back to this. I like this brand better. Okay, let's go to that. Okay, cool. So where were we? Yes. Now he had to go to bed. I said, "Do you want to stream?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm tired." So I said, "Yeah, go to sleep." So I said, "Buddy, buddy, buddy." Now someone asked, I think someone was asking, why do I call him Buddy? I don't call him that in real life. I call him that when we're online because my brother, like, he wears his shades. He doesn't want his name spoken, and I try not to say mine, so I call him, "Hey, buddy." That's the thing we do. Normally, we don't call each other buddy, but every now and then, to tease each other. Like, if I made a mess or drank too much beer, my brother would say, buddy, what's going on here, buddy? So I would joke back with him, like, if he, whatever, "Hey, buddy, buddy." It's just like a silly thing we do, and I call him Buddy online because he doesn't want me to say his name, but I don't call him Buddy normally. Do you understand? Do you dweebs understand? Because you people are morons. I know I didn't put him to bed. He put himself to bed. He's like, "Yeah, I get some sleep." He had a day off, and I want to get back on. I'm going to see if I can get back on food stamps. I'm unemployed. I should be on what they call EBT. I should be able to apply and get something because I'm unemployed. So I should be able to, EBT, get my some kind of gimme that. Some kind of gimme that. I should. Yes, dude. EBT. Your tax dollars at work. Cheers. I believe Jewish Chads are called Chabads. Is that what they call them? Chabad? I think you're a Chabad. You're a Chabad because you're a Jew. You're a Chad Jew. You're like I mean, I know you are sexy. You're that bald head glistening, the crooked nose, the fucked up back. My God, if I were a woman, I'd be getting wet right now in my pants. But I'm not. So, well, yeah, they call what a Mexican Chad is called the Chadriguez. An Oriental is called the Chang. An Indian is called the Chadpreet. I think a Jewish Chad should be called a Chabad. And very few people will get this joke. Only a Jew and a well, I'm not a Jew, but I live in a heavy Jew area because this is the Northeast. Yeah, I like Chabad. I say that quasi jokingly. I'm looking at your little picture here of Prince Charles, and so I think that also kind of like influence. I think of you as like you, but Prince Charles put together. Well, his is kind of crooked, and you're using him as an image, so that makes you more Chabad, man. Chabad. All right. So where are we? We got 3 people watching, so not much. These streams, like, I started out making videos. I don't know how I became a streamer. It is sometimes easier to stream than to, make videos, but I should probably go back to making videos. Let me see here. Oh, wait. I'm trying to put this. I changed the camera to the highest definition possible. When you do the free version of StreamYard, you can only do 720p, but it was on 480, so I went up to 720. Do I look a little bit clearer? I know I'm pale as a ghost. It's the light reflecting off the screen, but why am I even doing this? I'll only stand for a little bit because it's like, I went from being, having a dozen people to 3 people. But it's my socialization. It's my socialization for the week. This is me socializing. That's why I call it the poor man. You know, you've heard of the poor man's version of something. I'm the poor man's poor man. I'm like another step down. So if you're here, it's like another step down. You've got like, you know, filet mignon, then you've got like a T-bone steak, and you've got like dog food. That's what I am. I'm dog food, doggo. So I'm the poor. I'm not the poor man. I'm the poor man's poor man. You know, you can't afford filet mignon. You just get like a regular ribeye. Can't afford that, and maybe get some beef jerky. Can't afford that, get some dog food. That's me. I'm dog food. I should call myself Doggo Food Click. I like that. I like that. Doggo Food Click. I'll change my name. Doggo Food Click. A petite sirloin steak. Wow. I mean, I'm probably tall. I'm not that tall, but I'm probably taller than you. Good chance of it. Petite is the wrong word to use, maybe. But I'm soft and tender. I'm delicate. I thought you were like hummus and olives and some weird shit. You're like a plate of like weird crap that I really don't want to eat, but you know. I think of you as like matzo ball soup, you know, with like, you know, maybe some horseradish on the side. Yeah, if you were a food, what would you be? Oh, I see. Which one is, 'cause, you know, I go, when you go to the grocery store where you work, you see different cuts, but it seems to vary. And some of the cheaper ones are the boneless, thin things. Sometimes they call them club steaks. Maybe they call them petite sirloin where you are. I think you mean like a club. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay. I've never heard them called petite sirloin. That might be a regional term, but or maybe they sell them in Arizona, but not here because this area is too good for petite sirloins. But no, I know the little club steak or the thin things. I don't think I've ever seen petite sirloin. I'll look it up. Oh, we do it now. Hold on. Let's look up petite sirloin. Yeah, they're sometimes called, you know, club steaks. I know what you're talking about. Here they are. Let's take a look. But petite sirloin is still a steak. I'm below a steak. I'm like I said, I'm dog food. I'm not even beef jerky. I'm dog food. Hmm. Now, can I ask you a couple things, Sloth? I want to ask you, Sloth, do you grill? You've seen me grill. That's another thing. My brother and I actually thought about because he was off today. We thought about grilling because here's what happened. It was cold here in New Jersey for like the past 3 days, like bitterly cold, like, you know, blustery and chilly in the daytime and below freezing at night. It was very cold. Today, this warm wind came in and it was very mild. It was in the 50s. So it wasn't actually even too windy. It was just like a warm air, warm breeze. And I said, holy shit, it's not usually this balmy in December, especially after 3 days of, you know, like 20 degree lower, you know, 20 degrees or less at night, like maybe like, you know, 30 some odd degrees in the day. We had this bitter cold snap and now it's actually mild. We thought about grilling, but we didn't have enough meat. So we went out and got meat and I can show it to you. But then by the time we got meat, we came home, it was too dark. I'm like, damn. So I might do some grilling tomorrow because it's, you know, usually I stop grilling in October, but we had the drought in November and it's mild. I might do a last grill because I can go for some nice juicy steak. I want to say, in fact, I'll bring the steak. I'll bring the shit we bought. We bought a bunch of shit. We bought some. I can't, you know, bring this camera over, but I can bring this shit to you because why not? Why not document what I got? Yeah, loving. It's what I got. Said, remember that I love steaks and other meats. Gonna grill them up. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a propane guy. I'm not knocking it. There are some benefits of propane for sure. A steady, constant flame. But I don't know. It just seems like too much work. You just throw some, you know, some kindling and some coals on, and push, you start a fire. When you're done, you put it out, and it's just a standalone grill. I think there's just too much. You know, it's almost like propane is like that halfway step. Either you get a charcoal grill, or you go in and use the fucking stove, oven, range. Propane seems like this weird middle ground. Like either I'm grilling or I'm in the kitchen. Well, Do you want to see? I can get. Actually, maybe I will. We got a bunch of stuff put in the refrigerator. We were gonna grill it up, but we got home too late. The sun was setting. I'm like, I can't. I don't know about Arizona. Maybe Arizona is different. Maybe because it's such a dry desert area. Charcoal grill here, they're very common. You go to the grocery store, they fucking sell like starter grills, small ones for like $15. Charcoal grills are very common. Are they not? Are they harder to get in Arizona or what? Wait here, I want to show off my meats because I'm not sure how many I'm going to cook or what I'm going to cook, but I kind of feel like if I grill tomorrow or the next day, it'll be the last grill. We got lucky with mild weather. This isn't Arizona. I can't grill in December. This is a weird weather pattern. El Nino, global warming. November, December were much more mild than normal. Normally in Jersey, you don't grill in November, December. You stop grilling in late October. Maybe if you're lucky, November 1st or 2nd, you're done. The fact that we're able to grill in November and now December is rare. I mean, yeah, anyway, if you want, you can go out in the snow and grill. But generally speaking, when it's cold and dark and windy, you don't want to grill. But so maybe I'll get my meats in a minute if the 5 of you want to see it. Should I get my meats? Should I get my meats? Would you like to meet my meat? Would you like to meet my meat? If not, I won't bother. I'm extending a pinky to be fancy. All right, what else is going on? Your dream might come true, but instead of a U-Haul, it might be like one of those white vans. Instead of a chick, it might be some guy who abducts you. So be careful what you wish for. You might get something close to that, but not quite that. I can see in the back of a white van tied up. Hate to say it, but I can see it with you. Aiden. Show the meats. I kind of want to. What the hell? Because we went a little nuts. We had nothing in the fridge. I'm like, let's get, and I'm like, I don't want to waste too much money, but what the hell? And we ended up getting some meats, and I'm like, and we wanted to come home and grill. By the time we got done, it was like, oh shit, it's too dark. But yeah, I'll show you the meats in a minute. If I remember. Yes, Aiden. I mean that joking, but it's like I can see a white van. You can't see in. Duct tape over your mouth, and yeah. So Doggo, it all starts with Doggo food. Okay, cool name. It all starts with Doggo food. Got a blow job today. Did he do a good job? Was he good looking? Did you know how to work it? I'm happy for you. I actually kind of do want to show the meats, only for my own self, since I bought them. Because usually when you buy meats, I'll buy like a few things, like a pork, a steak, or this. We went a little nuts, but yeah, I'll show you the meats in a minute. I'm glad. I wish I could have been there. I mean, I wouldn't have participated, but I'd sit in the corner and watch. I'd sit in the chair with like a knife or a razor sharp knife, just sort of. Yeah. Wow. Ow! Now I'm yawning. All right, we're winding down already. Actually, let me get this. I see, like I get ambitious. I think, okay, and I got another bag of charcoal. I'm like, I can grill all this up because this might be my last grill until like springtime because the weather's gonna get cold. It's been mild, but this isn't gonna last. I'm not gonna be grilling in January, February, even March, maybe April sometime if I get lucky. So I was thinking, like, let's do all the grilling now. Have grill like 3 days worth of food. Yeah. But it's like, then you actually get there, the sun starts going down. I'm only be able to grill 2 or 3 things. But we're winding. Winding. The long and winding road that leads to your door will never disappear. I've seen that road before. All right. Yeah, I want to get my meats. What the hell? Because that's when my brother and I, we went out, we were going to grill. But then by the time we got home, done with shopping, we bought everything, we were all nuts. It was like, oh, God, it's too late to grill. Dude. If you've ever been to a Chicago Bulls game and you hear Osiris, I immediately get up and I start singing, I am the eye in the sky, maker of rules, I can read your mind. I am the maker of rules, dealing with fools, I can cheat you blind. And I don't need to know anymore to know that I can read your mind. Yeah, Osiris, on the album, Osiris goes right into Eye in the Sky. Osiris is used by the Chicago Bulls for many years. It's their opening song. And then he probably made more money from Osiris, but his biggest radio hit was I am the eye in the sky, looking at you, I can read you. Of course, Alan Parsons. Of course I know Alan Parsons. Let me get some meats. Let me do that. Fuck it, for my own sake. I was going to get to reach. Why are we talking about Alan Parsons? And what about Graham Parsons? Flying Burrito Brothers, man? I'm not going to sing him. You got to come on and sing me some, some Graham Parsons. Oh, is that serious? Not Osiris? Whatever. It's instrumental, man. I don't fucking know. It's instrumental. It's very short. It's less than a minute long, but it goes right into I am the eye in this, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't fucking, it's it's a short instrumental song, but he probably made more money from that song because the Chicago Bulls used it than he did on his radio hit Eye in the Sky. But on the album, that instrumental that the Chicago Bulls use goes right into Eye in the Sky. They don't usually play instrumental on the radio, but yeah. Sirius Osiris, whatever the fuck. I was close enough, asshole. Ballpark. Now you come on and sing me some Flying Burrito Brothers because you're pissing me off now. Yes, I've been saying that for the past, 10 minutes here, asshole. Yeah, I was never a seafood dude, but I remember my mother used to make this one thing. I loved it. It was like, God. I was talking to my brother about this. I'm like, shit, I wish she taught me to make it. It was like flounder wrapped in crab meat, or was it crab meat wrapped in flounder? And she put all this cheese on it. It was actually fucking delicious. It was like this big thing. It was like coated in cheese, melted cheese, and it was like a crab and flounder. It was fucking delicious. It might not sound like it, but it was fucking delicious. I gotta ask, damn, I wish you taught me. I miss her cooking. The one thing I miss about my mother, her cooking. I always loved her cooking. It was delicious. The crab meat wrapped with flounder. I'm not really a seafood guy, but I'm not really a cheese guy. But it's the one of the few meals I was delicious. Flounder, crab meat, the cheese is very rich, very heavy, but it was fucking delicious. Delicious. Anyone know what I'm talking about? I am the eye in the sky, looking at you. I can read your mind. I am the maker of rules, dealing with fools. I can cheat you blind. And I don't need to know anymore to know that I can read your mind. Yeah, no, it is. It's hard to describe. Maybe I'll make it one day and I'll show you. It's mostly like this big, it's like a melted cheese. It's hard. It's not like, queso or like, cheese whiz. It's like a very fine, rich cheese melted on, and there's some seasoning, and inside it's all like crab meat and flounder. Oh my God. I'm not a seafood guy or a cheese guy, but this thing was fucking delicious. I gotta learn how to make it. I'll try to make it, but it's very involved. But I said to my brother, we don't know how to make it. My brother was like, yeah, I like it, but it's very involved. My mother would only make it occasionally, special occasions. It was a very involved meal. It was expensive, and it took a lot of time to make, but yeah. All right. Let me show my meats. I'm going to show my meats. Meet my meat. I'm going to meet my meat. Why not? Because what the hell? For the 2 or 3 of you who are here who want to see this for some reason, feel free. I'll be right back. I'm going to get me some meats. You wait here. Don't go home. Don't go to eat. And don't play with yourself. wouldn't look too nice on my YouTube channel. Oh, you can think about it, but don't do it. What's that a reference to? You think about what movie am I referencing? You can think about it, but don't do it. Okay, where was I? Yeah, we went a bit nuts, like a kid in a candy store or a meat store. We went a little nuts. What the hell? Let me show what I got. So we got one thing of, it was mostly beef. We got a couple things of pork. So I saw this. It's just pork loin, see? And I told my brother, I said, pork is very filling. This is a good selection. You cook this up, that's plenty for me and you with leftovers. So we got this. This can be a meal in its own right. This is just pork loin, center cut chops, thin bone, blah, blah. These are delicious, but they're like a meal into themselves. Like I wouldn't cook this with steak. This would be the meal. I cook all these up and then that's the meal for the day. So I got some pork. What do you think, Sloth? Because you're, Thule. Come on, Thule. You're Mr. Meat Man. You're working with the meat department. Come on. So this is the first thing we got. Now, there's more to come, but it's mostly beef. But here we got. And I told guys, my brother's, he's gone nuts. He's bought a bunch of these. I'm like, dude, buddy. There's plenty. Unlike a steak, which goes quickly, there are plenty of cuts, and pork is more filling. This is enough. This is like 2 days worth of food for the two of us. So, okay. So we got this. We got pork loin. Okay, enough. All right. So we all see the pork loin. Oh, there's more to come. We're just getting started with the meats. I should have called this the Meat Man stream. Yeah, but see, I'm not sure I'm going to grill up now because I wanted to grill today. It got too dark. I might not be able to grill all this shit. I got enough charcoal. I could, but I have to start like early in the morning and just grill to the afternoon. My brother's got to go back to work tomorrow, but it's like I got some more meat. I'm going to show you some more meat. I showed you. We all saw this, the pork. Pork chop, pork loin, these little pork cuts. And there's plenty here. These, 2 of these I'm full. These are very filling. And there's like 6 or 8 of them. I can't tell. 1, 2, 3. It's like 6 or 7 of them there. So, okay, are we happy? Have we established? And keep count of how many meats I got because I lost track. I got like 8 things of meat. Well, I was saying to my brother, we do need vegetables. I got some cans, right? Because I said we need some, we need some greens in us. So I might like get a pot, some water, and just heat it up on the stove. Because I really can't grill vegetables. There must be some kind of special attachment, a little thing you can put on the grill. Because I can't put vegetables right on the grill; they'd fall through, or they just taste like crap. I need some kind of special. I'll look it up. Some sort of special item that allows you to grill vegetables. Because, if not, I'll just put them in a pot of water and, boil them up. Yes. Meat all. All right. Thin sliced pork. Okay. Which I'm proud to share with you, because what the hell? We have nothing else to do right now. We have nothing better to do right now. Yes, you're getting some ASMR. Yes. My banana flies. Listen. Hello. I'll read you a story next. Good job, my banana flies. You're my banana fly, Aiden. I'm going to call CthulhuSloth is Thule, and Aiden is banana fly. veggie foil pouches. Because then you're basically you're cooking it in its own juices. I like to have the grill and the shit go down, so I gotta find something, All right, enough of this shit. I want to get back onto the meat. The meat. We gotta meet the meat. Meat. Okay. I wanted to make some burgers, but I said to my brother, I said, listen. When we make burgers, we usually get like a big thing, which is good for like 10 burgers. I'm like, let's not go nuts because we're not going to eat them all. Like we make them, I'll have a couple, you have a couple, the burgers sit around. We'll eat them the next day, but they start to dry out. So I said, let's get something. So instead of getting a big thing, I got a smaller thing here of ground beef. And this, if you look here, it's 80% lean, 20% fat. I think the common ones are 80-20 or 85-15. 15, is that right? Yeah, 80-20 or 85-15. Because I listen to one thing I trust my mother on, as critical as I am of my mother. She's a dingbat. I trust her cooking skills. And she always said, 80 or 85% is fine. You don't want to go less than that because you do need a little fat. You can't just have it all lean. It's tough. It's chewy. You do need a little bit of fat. I know there's some people who they get like 97% lean. Good for them. But yeah, my mother always said you need some fat. You need a little. It's got to cook in its own juices. So get 80 or 85. So I said, okay, fine. That's cool. But that's a lot of meat. This one here is, how many pounds is this? This is only 1.5 pounds, which should be good for about 4 burgers. Ground beef, 80-20. It's from a store called ShopRite. You ever heard of ShopRite? ShopRite. But this is 80-20. You can also get 85-15. I think there's like 90-10. There's even a 97-3. But the leaner it goes, I know there's some people, fat is bad. My mother always insisted. I trust her. One thing I trust my mother on is cooking. She said, listen, don't fuck around with barely any fat. If it's like 97% lean, it's going to taste tough and dry. And you need a little bit of fat. Isn't always a bad thing. So I go 80-20 or 85-15. I don't really go 90-10 or 97-3. What about you guys? Which ratio do you like? Because I think this is common. Most people get like 20 to 25% fat or 15 to 25% fat. You need a little juice. Like that's where the juiciness comes from. So this is enough. I don't want a big one. 1.5 pounds to make like, I'd say, how many burgers can get out of this? 3 or 4 probably. Yeah, when I'm done with my meeting, my meeting. Right now we're in the middle of the meeting. This is the welcome to the meeting. When I'm done with my meeting, it'll be time to take calls. So yes, we're gonna get through my meeting, and we're doing the meeting. And after done with the meeting, we'll worry about singing Coda. I almost started singing it, but I'm not going to yet. We'll wait till after the meeting. Yeah, I mean, I'm not knocking it. There are people who are all, into that. I should try it. My brother's like, should we try it? I said, not now. Let's stick with what we know. My mother, the one thing I trust her on is cooking. She said, listen, I've tried lean before. It doesn't cook right. It comes out very tough and chewy. Fat isn't always bad. You need a little fat. You don't want something crazy. Like you don't want like 30% fat or 40% fat, but 15-20% isn't bad because when you cook, it's going to dissolve and it needs juices. So I don't think fat is always a bad thing, but I guess some of you guys, I'll try it. I'll try 97.3 because I've never had something that lean or if I did, it tastes like crap. My mother said it burns up easily, but I don't know, whatever. Because you want the juicy, you want some juicy juice. Yeah. Okay. So how many meats have we seen so far? This is the quiz. How many meats? How many meats? How many? Fuckers. Yes, we saw 2 meats. Well, hold on. Don't you need ground beef for tacos? Don't you need ground beef for hamburgers? Do you not eat tacos or hamburgers? You need some ground. It needs the fat to me. Well, I mean, either way, you don't cook tacos or hamburgers? Come on. You're a quarter Mexican. You're from Arizona with ties to the West Coast, the California burger. I'm sure that hamburgers and tacos are part of your diet. You're saying you never use ground beef to make hamburgers and tacos? Yeah, I mean, if you did something crazy, like let's say 60-40, right? Or 55-45. I think that would be just too much, like swimming in fat. But 97-3 is for people who are like obsessed adherents. You need some of the grease and juice to get that, yeah. Very good. Cassandra is no Beppis, but in lieu of Beppis being here, Cassandra is our she's if Beppis is the honor student, Cassandra's like the B+ student, and the rest of you are failing miserably. So Cassandra, you get like a B+. You're like not quite as good as Beppis, but you're like that. If I put up the honor roll, Beppis is on the ultra special list, the gifted list. You're on that next tier down, and the rest of you, Christ. All right. So should I continue with the meeting, or have you lost interest? Should I put it back in the fridge? What have we lost interest? Have we lost interest? I asked you a question. I asked you fuckers a question. I asked you fuckers. Where was I? You make turkey tacos. You're not a real Mexican. Too much gringa in you. Too much of a gringa. A gringa pretending to be Mexicana. You're just a gringa with a little bit of spick. Turkey tacos. Ugh. Turkey tacos. What the fuck? Cassandra, I'm disappointed, but oh well. To each their own, right? Yeah, ground turkey. It's Christ. Okay, turkey tacos. Jeez. Yeah, you want to try to go to the head of the class. In fact, Beppis hasn't been around. She's been playing hooky. So you may one day surpass Beppis. Not yet. We got to get through the meeting. When I get through the meeting, we'll see who gets extra credit. There'll be some bonus questions or some shit. Well, that's what he promised. When I get through the meeting, he's going to come on. I'm going to sing Kodachrome, and he'll face reveal. Right? Right, Sloth? Right, Thule? We call him Thule now. Okay. Yes. Yes, it is, but... Right. Okay. Do we keep going? Because I'm getting annoyed now. I'm getting distracted. I want to go on with my meeting, and you guys are all asking me stupid shit. There's only like 3 or 4 people here, but you're asking me stupid shit. Can I get on with my meeting? Can I get on with my meeting? Can I? I mean, all I do is do the meeting, and it's like I just. Oh, sorry. I was like, synced up with the music there. Okay, quick recap. We saw the pork chops, the pork cutlets. We saw the pork. And then we saw a small thing of ground meat. Not a big one, just enough for like maybe 4 hamburgers. And this is 80-20. And then, well, here's the real reason why I didn't buy usually I would buy a bigger thing, make like 10 hamburgers. The reason I went small with this is because I saw something I'd never seen before. And it might be a ripoff, but I said, let me try it. So I got this. Instead of a big one, I got a small 80-20, small one, ground beef. And then I saw this. Take a look. These are pre-made hamburgers. Now, these are 85-15. So like I said, 80-20, 85-15. I think 90-10 might be a little too tough. But, 85-15 or 80-20, these are pre-made patties. There's 4 of them. See that? And they're pretty big. So I wanted to compare. I wanted to make my own and compare it to this and see, how it comes out. So again, 80-20, 85-15. I don't care. As long as we're in the ballpark. We're in the 80s with fat. We're good. Teens or 20s with teens or 20s with fat, 80s with lean. So I'm going to make my own here and compare them to the pre-mades here. These are actually bigger than ones I'd make, but thinner. The ones I make tend to be smaller in circumference, but a bit thicker. So I want to compare. I'm going to make some of my own, and I'm going to make grill up the pre-made burgers. So we see that? Do we see ground beef? 80-20, I'm going to make myself. 85-15, that I'm going to compare it to. Well, we'll put that theory to the test. Well, I didn't say, well, hold on. Maybe I should have clarified. I didn't say I was going to make them both in the same session. I might do one, like make them myself, and then next time I want burgers, or vice versa. I didn't say I was going to make them both at the same time. I mean, maybe I implied that, but not necessarily. I'm going to take notes. Like, I'll probably make them myself with this one. I won't open up the pre-mades. I'll make them with this. I'll compare them by eye to the still wrapped pre-mades. And then down the line, when I'm in the mood for burgers again, sometime later, I'll do the other 4 that are pre-made. You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm not going to make them all at once. That's the point. Instead of getting a big thing and making like 10 burgers, I'm going to do 4 and then later on do the pre-made 4. Do you understand? Did I make it seem like I was going to make them all at once? Did I? I just meant I want to like do one and do the other and see how they come out comparatively, over a stretch of time, not the same session, not the same cook session. Did I not clarify that? Did I say, I'm going to make them both at the same time? Yeah. Pay attention, and then you can go fry up your pizza. Well, we'll compare. I'll see how my homemade 80-20s come out, and then later I'll see how the pre-made. In fact, that's a good point. The only pre-mades I saw were 85-15. I didn't see 80-20. I didn't see 90-10. The only pre-mades were 85-15. So maybe that's the correct hamburger, ratio. I don't know, because they were all 85-15. There were no 90-10s, there were no 80-20s, no 70-30s. It was all, or 97-3s. It was all 85-15. So I'll make one batch and then I'll make the other later, and I'll think, okay, the last time I'll compare. So it's not going to make them the same time, because again, we really can't eat 8 to 10 hamburgers in one session, and they start to go bad. They start to dry out. You force yourself to eat them. So I don't know. I hope you do, Cassandra. Hope you do. Go fry up that fucking pizza. Okay, where were we? Well, yeah, I mean, I don't want to make too many hamburgers, but I was thinking about cooking up, and I probably won't do the pork chops either. Like I said, pork chops a meal unto itself, but do one thing of hamburgers, do all this. Now I'm going to get to the real shit, because first, let me do the non-beef, and then I'll get to the real shit. This is more about steaks. If I can like grill up 6 to 8 steaks, and then you have them. Steaks don't go bad. Steaks you can put in the freezer, eat them the next day, microwave them. So I was thinking it's more about the steaks, but yeah. Yes, you did. And when you assume, assume you make an ass out of you. You've heard that, right? When you assume, without knowing for sure, you make an ass out of you and me. Thank you, Cassandra. I'm sorry. Can we get back to the meeting? Can we get back to our meeting? Hello? What? Yes. Okay, yeah, we're going to continue. And then when I'm done with my meeting, CthulhuSloth's going to come on, and I'm going to sing to him. When I think back on all the crap. Whoa. Let me not sing it yet. I'll wait. He's coming on after the meeting. Anyway, so I showed you some pork cutlets, and I showed you some ground beef. Let me show you the two. Okay, so I'm showing you pork and loose beef, and then I'll show you the steaks. So we haven't gotten to the steaks yet. That's the big reveal. So what do we have so far? So far, we have, and this could be, I'm not going to do this tomorrow. I'm in a steak mood. I can do this some other time, but these are pork cutlets, pork chops. Then I got some ground beef, a small 1.5 pound 80/20. I'm used to make burgers. And then later on, some other date, the pre-made patties, 85/15. Okay. So ground beef, pork chops. My brother loves this stuff. He says it's something, it's between a pork chop and bacon. Better than bacon, less than a pork chop. This is called pork belly. Pork belly. See that? Can you read that? Pork belly, pork belly, pork belly. Pork belly, pork belly. Pork belly, pork belly, pork belly. Pork belly, pork belly, pork belly. Pork belly, pork belly, pork belly, pork belly, pork belly, pork belly, pork belly. Pork belly. This stuff goes quick. This is more of an appetizer. You know, you grill this up or even fry it up, and next thing you know, you're devouring it very quick. It's delicious. It's good as hell. It's like a more jacked up bacon. But it's not really a meal. This is more of an appetizer. But I always love this. This is pork belly. I'm not going to do pork chops are a meal. Pork chops are a meal. Pork belly is like an appetizer. So I'm going to do some pork belly. I'll do some pork belly. Pork belly is fucking phenomenal. No, it's not quite bacon. It's thicker. My brother said it best. It's not bacon, not a pork chop. It's in between. It's like that evolutionary step between bacon and pork chops. It's pork belly. It's thicker. It's not really. It might look like giant bacon, but it's different. It's thicker. It cooks like when you cook up bacon. I love bacon. But bacon has that bacon taste. This actually tastes closer to pork chop, but almost like a pork chop snack. That's how I describe it. It may look like a bacon cut, like big bacon, but the truth is no. Pork belly doesn't really. It tastes more like a pork chop snack, like an appetizer, than it does bacon. I love bacon too, but I would say when cooked, it's closer to a pork chop than bacon, but not as filling as a pork chop. Pork belly. Yeah, I would not call this. It's actually closer to pork chops than to bacon when cooked. Have you ever had pork belly, Sloth? Thule. I don't think so. She knows. Cassandra knows. I don't think Thule's ever had, pork belly. He just thinks it's giant bacon. He doesn't know. But yes, Thule, you're correct. It's a missing link between bacon and pork chop. Like bacon can be like a nice snack. This is a snack. It's not a meal. It's a snack, but in taste, it's closer to a pork chop. It's like a nice, juicy, slender pork chop. It's more pork chop than bacon. Definitely. I'd say it's more on the pork chop side, despite looking like bacon. It's cut thin, it's slender, it cooks quickly, but like a pork, it's closer in taste to a pork chop, but it's not a full meal. But I love pork belly. It's fucking delicious. Well, then you shouldn't be saying, AKA bacon. No, I love bacon, but this is not bacon. This is not giant bacon. Pork belly is different, and I can't describe it to you. And you work in a fucking grocery store in the fucking meat department. You've never had fucking pork belly? I would not describe it as, it may look bacon-ish, like giant bacon, but no, it tastes like a pork chop snack. Pork chop snack is how I describe it. It's delicious, but bacon's delicious too, but they're two different things. Bacon and pork belly are not the same. And if you don't understand that, But Mom, I don't care if I have school tomorrow. I want to stream with my friends. 20 more minutes, Mommy. Actually, I'm just fucking with you. You know, it's funny. When I was a kid, YouTube didn't exist until I was in my fucking 20s, and streaming didn't become a thing until I was in my 30s. But I can't believe I'm streaming now. Anyway, the truth is, I wasn't upset. I just had to get another beer, so I need an excuse. I need an out. Okay. It's interesting. You don't sell pork. Is it a regional thing? Maybe they don't sell it in Arizona, or your store just doesn't carry it. Yeah, it's like pork belly. It might look like giant bacon, but it's not bacon, and it's the missing bacon, pork chop. It's that missing link. It's delicious. I love bacon. I love pork chops. This is like a missing link. It's different. Pork belly is not bacon. That's incorrect. So if you never had it, don't run your mouth, son. But okay, can someone do a is it just your store, or do you guys not have? Well, no, because Cass likes it. Cassandra's in Arizona. How does Thule not know what pork belly is? That's weird. Listen to the beer. I'm pouring a beer. Isn't that delicious? Hear it sizzle. This is a Carlsberg. This is a Carlsberg. Okay, anyway, let's get back to this bullshit. Okay, where was I? So can somebody quickly summarize what I've shown you thus far? This is like the pre-quiz. What have I shown you thus far? Because I think I've shown you a decent selection. There's more to come, but what meats have I shown you thus far? What meats have I shown you thus far? This is the quiz. You said you were paying attention, Cassandra. What meats have I, Guys, I'm quizzing you. Okay, 4 meats. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're correct. Let's see. Yep, pork loins, 1.5 pounds of 80-20 gram beef, 4 pre-made, 80-15 pre-made patties, and then the pork belly. Okay. Oh, how much? Let's take a look here. What's it tell me? It's not quite a pound. You know, with pork, it doesn't really give you beef. Ground beef gives you, fat to lean. This isn't telling me anything. It just says pork belly. That's all it says. Pork belly. Yeah. So, Cassandra, you get an extra credit point. You're at a B++. But I'm sorry, we're not yet in Beppis territory. Then again, Beppis might slide. So you might actually go to the head of the class, not because you rise, but because Beppis falls. So you may be the ace pupil yet. The ace pupil, not because you outdid Beppis, because Beppis let herself go. We shall see. So either way, you might be our star pupil in the near future. So yes, correct. Little pork cutlets, ground beef, the hamburger patties, and the pork belly. Now, the last non-steak. This is the last non-steak. I got, of course. You want to take a guess? What do you guys think this is? What do you 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 think this is? She's checked out. She's playing hooky. Okay, this is not chicken breast. No, you're not paying attention. Now you're getting demerits. I said before we go on to the steaks, there's one last item. This is not a steak. Before we go on the steaks. So even though I didn't tell you what it was, I told you it was not a steak. This is not a steak. At least CthulhuSloth is paying attention. He's wrong. It's not a chicken breast either, but he knows it's not a steak. Cassandra, you're fucking up here. Cassandra, I just said, before we get on to the steaks, what's this one? The last non-steak item. I think it's a steak. Great. You really know how to raise up and then fall back. Go to the back of the class. Well, go fry up a pizza. Go fry up a pizza. Yeah, I wouldn't call them links, but you're correct. You know I love them a sausage. This is sweet. I don't like the spicy. I like the sweet sausage. Sweet sausage. And you know what I like to do with these? Oh, these are fucking delicious. On a grill, in the oven, broiled. These are fucking delicious. What do I like to do with my sausages? They're not really links. Links are smaller. I would say these are full-size sausages. What do I like to do? This is the quiz. What do I like to do when I cook my sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages? What do we think of that as a sweet sausage? All natural. What do you think I do? What do I do in order to cook my sweet sausage? Do people not pay attention? Christ, now I'm getting pissed. Now I'm ready to call it a night and say, go F yourselves. We're in the ballpark. Banana fly them. That's actually funny. I like it. In fact, from now on, yes. I used to call it butterflying. You cut it in half like a butterfly, symmetrical. I like banana fly. I'm gonna banana fly. Okay, Cassandra, you're wearing I'm gonna put the dunce cap on you now. You've actually lost the extra credit you made. You lost it and you went down some points. You are not getting. I just said whether I grill or broil before I cook them. What do I do? You're not even paying attention. Your answers. It's not that you're wrong. It's that if you paid attention, you know your answer doesn't make any sense. I said before I cook them, whether I'm grilling or broiling or whatever, or baking, what do I do? And the answer is yes, I banana fly them. Well, I used to butterfly them, but from now on, I will be banana flying. Banana fly. I'll be banana flying my sausages. Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages? Daddy, would you like some sausage? What movie am I referencing? Who am I referencing? Daddy, would you like some sausage? This is your extra credit question. What movie? Who sang the song? And who is he singing it to? Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages? Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages? Playing that organ with the strings. Who sang it? What movie was it? And who played Daddy? Go ahead. Any idea? Freddie Got Fingered. Daddy, would you like some sausage? Who sang it and who is he singing it to? Now, it's not so obvious to some people here. Cassandra has to answer the questions. Who starred in Freddie Got Fingered and who played his father? Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages? That's a good point because he was in a few other movies. He was in Road Trip. He might have, but I guess you're right. That was he was in a couple other movies, but I guess that was his only. I have to look it up. I thought he did another movie. He was with some kids. I can't remember. The point is, it was yeah. And although it bombed in its era, it has a cult following. Daddy, would you like some sausage? But who played Daddy? Who was Tom Green's daddy in that movie? Right. Okay. And you guys are not getting extra credit. It was 3 questions. What movie? Who was singing? You got Freddie Got Fingered, Tom Green. Don't go looking it up. Don't go looking it up. Don't go looking it up. You all get demerits now. So I'll get back on with my meeting. I'll tell you because he's dead now. I always loved his name. Rip Torn. I'm ripped and I'm torn. Rip Torn. So don't go looking it up. No one gets credit for this one. Rip Torn. Okay. That was his name. Rip Torn. Anyway. Okay. So tell me what I showed you and then we'll get on to the steaks because I'm all done with everything that's not a steak. Then I'll show you the steaks. Well, then answer this question. What have I shown you thus far? And then we will get on to the steaks. Woo! Steak. Okay, Sandra is kind of redeeming herself. Yes, I showed you 5. The pork chops or pork cutlets, whatever you want to call them, pork loins. The 80-20 ground beef, which I'll have to shape into hamburgers. The 85-15 pre-made, 4 of them, you're correct. 4 pre-made 85-15. And yes, the pork belly, less than actually, I think it was a pound and change. Maybe it was less than a pound. I don't know. See, you're right, less than a pound, whatever it was, pork belly. And then I got my sweet sausage, sausages, which I'm going to banana fly. So I'm glad I did this. Oh, my Leaning Tower of Pisa. Babel has fallen over here. Anyway, and from now on, instead of butterflying, I'm going to banana. I like that. We've come up with a new term. I'm going to banana fly my my sausages. I'm surprised Aiden's not here. I thought he'd be. I thought if I got to time you out, I'll time you out. I thought Aiden would be all excited. I'm going to banana fly my sausages. Banana fly, sausage. Those are his two favorite words. He thinks about banana. When he hears the word banana fly, he gets excited. When he thinks about sausage, he thinks about something different. I thought Aiden would be here getting excited. Aiden, I want to banana fly my sausages for you. Anyway, what do you have to say? Raise your hand. But now I'm getting on to the steaks. I got 4 things of steak I want to share. I want to share. You guys want to talk about sausages and banana flying? I want to get on, I mean, Cassandra, I'm not opposed to new ideas. No, I don't normally add milk. No, I add some seasonings. I just cook the meat. I don't really add. I could try that, but I don't add milk to ground beef. Is that something? What is that supposed to give it some fat? Explain to me what that does for it. You might be onto something, but no. What I usually do is I'll shape the pat. You see, I've done videos of this. You can go and watch them if you want to pay attention. My brother's actually better than I am. He took a soup lid and he shaped it. He likes to use those like paper soup lids, but you shape it. I add seasonings: salt, pepper, oregano, garlic powder, onion powder. Maybe a few other things. I don't add milk. I don't add any liquid. I don't add olive oil. I don't add milk. But what do you? Okay, you know what? Then I'm going to try it just for you. But hey, I got a question now. I'm going to raise my hand for you. What about the pre-made ones? These are already made. How do I add milk to these? Do I make a hole and put some milk in? How would I add milk to a pre-made patty? And how would I add milk to a patty that's not made? Would I mix the milk and the how would I do it? I have the ground beef, mix it up, put the milk in, and then make the patties. How do I add the milk? How do I do it? Yeah, Old Red. Old Red knows what I'm talking about. Panama Red, he'll steal your woman, then he'll rob your head. Panama Red. Yes, but down the line, remind me. I'm gonna try. I've never done that before. I'll add meat to my ground beef. How much? A little bit, or how many? You're douse it in milk, and what do I make? Do I make the patties first and then add milk, or do I add milk to the ground beef and then make it into patties? When does the milk come in? Where in the stage in the process does the milk come in? Nor have I, but I'm giving her credit. Maybe she knows something we don't. I'm asking. I've never done that either. I just take the meat, make patties, add some seasonings. I've never added liquid, but maybe she knows something. I can do it with one burger, but do I make the patty first, then add milk, or do I open up the ground beef, add milk, and then make it into patties? How do you do it? But you're not answering my question. I open up. I got to think. Okay, look. I open this up. I put it in like a pan or a tray or something. Do I make 4 burgers and then add milk? Do I add milk to? What do I do? You're not answering my damn question. If you don't answer my question, you're failing. You're going to flunk out of this class. Yeah, Sloth, I'm with you. I never heard of this cockamamie bullshit, but she's from Arizona. You know how and she's part Mexican. So part Mexican, Arizona. I don't expect much from her. You know what I mean? Oh. Sorry, Thule. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right, I'll maybe I'll do it with one. I'll put enough meat aside for one patty. Add milk. I'll try it, but not yet. That'll be down the line. Remind me one of these days. Remind me. Hey, Occupational Click. Remember when you make some burgers, add some milk. Because I'm with Sloth. I've never heard of that. Like with Sloth, I've never heard of that. I'm not knocking it. You might have. It might be delicious. I've never heard of that. So thank you. Okay, it acts like a tenderizer. I'll try it. How much milk? Just I don't know. All right. So now I've only got 4 meats left, and they're all steaks. I got me 4 meats left, and they're all steaks. So I'm going to show you them in a minute. But maybe I should go. I need another beer. Maybe I get another beer and put the non-steaks back. Remember, I got all this. Ground beef and pork. Pork things. But absolutely. So Cass, you go fry up a pizza, and I'll go milk a hamburger. So Cass is gonna fry up a pizza, and I'm gonna milk a hamburger. Milk a hamburger. Milk a burger. A milk burger. Milk burger. I like that better. Go fry up. I like that. Cassandra, now you got some extra. You can come a few seats closer. Go fry up a milk burger. I like it. Hey, can you add milk to pizza before you fry it? So Doggo is asking for a timer. Okay. Okay, you should change your name to. Here, I'm going to show you. Here's what I'm going to call you from now on. Here's your new name. You should change it to this. You're a Doggo Food Lone Hiker. I'm leaving. This is bad. Oh my god. You're a Doggo Food Lone Hiker. Lone Hiker Junior. Okay, yeah. You go. Bye. Go bye. Go join your buddy Lone Hiker in the timeout because you'll be back. You idiots always come back because you realize, oh shit, there's no one else out there. Click pissed me off, but I have no one else. Click, take me back. So Doggo Food Lone Hiker, you can go bye. Here, I'll give you 30. I'll give you 30 seconds. Okay, good. Okay, good. So, let's start with the steaks. Okay, so I got a couple of these. This is a beef loin T-bone steak, which, hold on a minute. Actually, let me show you the lesser steaks. Let's go to the lesser steaks. I grabbed this. My brother wanted this. It's a beef chuck fillet. So it's not filet mignon. It was relatively cheap, but it's kind of thick. Let's experiment with this. Beef chuck fillet. Beef chuck fillet. Beef chuck fillet. This is a beef chuck fillet. I said, okay, we can experiment. It's kind of thick, but I can season this up. We'll let it do a slow grill. I think, it says, great on the grill. The sticker doesn't lie. They wouldn't put the sticker on just because. So this is great on the grill. See that? Great on the grill. It's great on the grill. Great. I just thought something better. It's great on the grill. Great. There we go. Great on the grill. Great. Okay. And this is beef chuck fillet steak. 2 of them. One for me, one for Birdie, and we'll season them up and we'll see how they come out. A little thick, but should cook quickly. What do you think? Great on the grill. Great on the grill. Great on the grill. Okay. Great on the grill. Great. Great on the grill. Great. Great on the grill. Great. And then but that was kind of I saw these 2 first. I grabbed the lesser steaks and I got it. And then we have this. We got 2 of them. Also great on the grill. Great. Also great on the grill. Great. This is, what does this say? Can you read this? Because I honestly don't know what these are. These are boneless beef. Oh, it's a New York strip, but it's boneless. Boneless New York strip. These aren't that great, but I figured these cook very easily. They're not too thick. You season them up. They're good, but they, I like having the bone. But these are a boneless New York ribeye or whatever it is. New York strip, whatever. These are kind of weird. They're just hucks to me, but okay. Yeah, I like T-bones or porterhouses. We're going to get to that in a minute. Okay, patience, banana fly. And yes, oh yeah, before I grill it up, oh yeah, I let my rooster come over and peck at it. Yeah, my cock-a-doodle-doo. My rooster comes over, he pecks the bugs off of it, and I throw it on the grill. So yes, it's great with the cock. Absolutely, absolutely. Some New York strip steak without a boneless New York strip steak. Okay, boneless, 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 boneless. Okay, but these are the ones I was gonna get. I agree with Thule. I love T-bone because I love the bone, but also comparable. There are two T-bones and this is a T-bone. Here we go. Okay, I got two that are similar. This is a T-bone, a T-bone, a T-bone. Can you see that T-bone? T-bone. This is a T-bone. Comparable to a T-bone is a porterhouse. This is a porterhouse. See porterhouse? They're very similar. I think they come from different cuts of the animal, but they're very similar. They got the bone in the center. That bone adds great flavor. So I got a T-bone and a porterhouse, and they're both comparable. T-bones and porterhouses are, I think porterhouse is more expensive. Yeah, let me take a look here. Yeah, because these are both, let's see here. This is a pound and a quarter, pound and a half. They're comparable. T-bones and porterhouses are very, very similar. T-bone, 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 T-bone. Porterhouse, porterhouse, porterhouse. Very similar. Bone running down the middle. And this is what I love. I love that when you grill it up, that bone taste. Ah, it's delicious. So we got a T-bone and a porterhouse. T-bone and a porterhouse. T-bone and a porterhouse. Okay. Yes, T-boner. Okay. Okay, lone hiker. Well, as I was saying, if you were paying attention, which you were not, it's getting cold, but we had a few mild days. If I can grill this up, that's like 3 days worth of food. Since the grill's out, do it in one session, make the mess, clean it up, one grilling, and then I have all this shit that I can eat later. It's like making food for the future. Yeah, but doesn't it usually New York strip does have a bone usually. This is boneless, but New York strip can have a bone, I think. I would say, honestly, well, the pork chops are a meal unto themselves. Sausage and pork loin or pork belly are probably appetizers. So we'll probably eat a couple steaks. I would say 3 to 4 meals because then the hamburgers. I would say 3 to 4 meals. 5 if we're lucky. That's a good question because if I don't get around to cooking these soon, I got to freeze them because they'll go bad. Like at one time, I was going to make hamburgers and I didn't get around to it. The ground beef turned this weird brown, purple color. So you're right. I can't leave things in the fridge too long. But if I put them in the freezer, I got to thaw them. So I like to cook these before. So I'm not going to freeze them yet. They're going to go in the fridge for a day or two. If I don't get around to it, then I got to put them in the freezer before they go bad. If in the fridge too long, refrigerator too long, they go bad. But in the freezer, you got to take them out and thaw them and wait a day. I can't grill them frozen. So if I freeze them up, I'm like, shit, I want some burgers. And they're frozen, I got to wait till the next day. So it's like a trade-off. But I don't want them to go bad sitting in the refrigerator too long. Wow, you're an expert on steak, but you know nothing about pork belly. So I'm not sure what to think. Shrink down. Hey, when it gets cold, it happens to all of us. So I'm going to put you saw my meats. Want to do a quick test? What meats did I show you? How many and what did I show you? Go, and then I'll put them back. Go. You just told me a New York strip is a cut from a T-bone or a porterhouse? Okay. Boneless New York strip. Boneless New York strip. Boneless New York strip, which Thule is telling us is part of a T-bone, but cut off of a T-bone. I don't know. Boneless New York strip. And it's like, I don't know. How many pounds? a little over a pound and a quarter. And these, not filet mignon, but these beef chuck fillets. Beef chuck fillets. A bit thick, but small. I say like a beef chuck fillets. Beef chuck fillet. Beef chuck fillets. Beef chuck. Beef chuck fillets. And this is about a pound. Half a pound each. I'm excited about the steak. And you're saying I'm rushing through it. I'm excited. It's really about this. I was really in a steak mood, not a hamburger mood or a pork chop mood or even a pork belly mood. I wanted me some steak. Okay, so where was I? I didn't get to the last two because I went too fast. But let's see what she says. Okay, pork loins or pork chops or pork cutlets. Yes, ground beef. You didn't say. Oh, you didn't say fat to lean concentration. Ground beef, pre-made hamburger patties, pork belly, sweet sausage, the beef chuck fillet. How much was it? Let's take a look. No, it was $10.99. This is $10.99. So you're in the ballpark, but here. Beef chuck fillet. And let's see, the boneless New York strip steak, which was, yes, it was, yep, you're right, $20.05. This is expensive. But I said, we got to eat. Eating out's expensive. Now, going to the grocery store is expensive. We got to eat. That's $20.05. I didn't ask for prices or even poundages, just to pay attention. And let's see. A porterhouse steak, and we forgot one. Let's see. And a T-bone steak. Good. Yes. Porterhouse, and then, yes, the T-bone, which Thule tells me is exactly the same. But I don't know. I think a porterhouse is a little fancier. But I love them both. I love that bone in the middle. It's my favorite steak. Porterhouse or T-bone. Those are my two favorites. Same fucking thing. No, I think you've done okay. You've done okay. I think the meeting is coming to an end. I'm glad you paid attention. Thank you. Oh, okay. Take a load off Annie. Take a load for free. Take a load off Annie. And you put the load right on me. The weight. Pulled into Nazareth, was feeling about 10:30. I wish Banks was here. He'd know the song. He's from that area. Can find some place where I can lay my head. Hey, mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? He just grinned and shook my hand. No was all he said. Take a load off, and yep. It makes you want to cry. Yep, the weight. Yep. Well, we're going to get to that in a minute. I got to do I'm going to give you a favor, doggo food hiker. I got to take a piss and put this shit back and maybe grab another beer. So we're going to do a timer. This might be, if you're lucky, it might be the first timer or the last timer. We'll see. And then we'll go on to part 2. We'll go on to part 2 of this stream. Okay? So everybody behave. Occupational Click. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor. Okay, now we're going to do the bonus round real quick. In addition to the meats. OC, I have the meats. I got a couple other things. I want to show you. Can you hold on. I want to show this. So I saw these. Hold on. I haven't opened them yet. I want to watch them. They're relatively cheap. There were these two knives. See this? This is a copper knife, and this is a forever knife. What are they? Stays sharp forever, allegedly. I figured they're only like $2, so I said, you know what? Let me get these. So we got a copper knife, which also stays sharp forever, and a forever knife, which stays. So I don't know which is better. Is copper better than what this is? But supposedly these knives stay sharp forever. So we'll find out if that's true or not. Because I wanted a good steak knife, because all my knives get dull. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Are people paying attention? And then this was a bit pricey, but I had to jump on it. Again, a bunch of dull knives. I saw this. 4 steak knives. See that? And I said, you know what? I could use a good steak knife. I mean, these are more for carving up. I wouldn't use this with a plate, with a fork. These can be used with a fork and a spoon. And I wanted some good knives, because a lot of the knives I have are either plastic or they're dull as shit. So good. Where did everybody else go? Because I'm sharing my knives, and you guys, knives out. We got knives out, and you guys are acting like, I don't know. Also, the liquor store. I got some Twisted Tea in a bottle. A little more expensive, but I said, you know what? I'm going to treat myself. Cans are cheaper. I don't usually mind cans. Bottles are more expensive, but I remember how the cans had different tabs. The silver ones tasted good. The black ones tasted like crap. I figured, let me try a bottle of Twisted Tea and see how it comes out. Twisted Tea in a bottle. See that? Oh, this is a hole in it. So I got a 6-pack of Twisted Tea in a bottle instead of a can. You know, my favorite Radiohead song, I got to sing it. When I was a teenager, I was like 17, my favorite song. No, it's not Creep. Even though that might apply to me, it's not my favorite song was, what do you think my favorite Radiohead song was? Want to take a guess? I'll start singing. I'll give you one guess. I'll start singing it. What is my favorite Radiohead song? No, it's not that, and it's not Creep. What is my favorite Radiohead song? Take a guess. What is my favorite Radiohead song? I remember when I was a teenager. I was in high school. I was like 17. You know, I had a feeling you would say that. I was about to say, not Paranoid Android, but I had a feeling you'd say that. No. I'm going to sing it. Karma police, arrest this man. He talks in maths and buzzes like a fridge. He's like a detuned radio. Karma police, arrest this girl. Her Hitler hairdo is making me feel ill, and we've all crashed her party. Yeah, this is what you get. This is what you get. This is what you get when you mess with us. For a minute there, I lost myself. For a minute there, I lost myself. It's because you were too young to remember. I understand. You're probably a little boy. But yeah, I was never crazy about it. I always loved that song, Karma Police. When I was like 17 and you would have been 7, you might be too young to remember. I'm not trying to be like, oh, look at me. But as a kid, you know, when you're watching fucking Barney or whatever, I love that song. Always from the get-go. The first time I heard it on the radio, I'm like, this is brilliant. Karma police, I've given all I can. Okay, well, one of these days you got to come on and sing it for us, but you've already come on. Now we've done the meeting. The meeting is over. Meeting has been adjourned. The meeting is adjourned. And now it's time for, as promised, CthulhuSloth's going to come on, show his face, and I'm going to sing Kodachrome. Cassandra, do we have your blessing? Doggo said, Doggo Food Lone Hiker told me that Cthulhu's going to come on. Yeah, copper and a four. They're both forever knives. One's copper, one's just regular. And then yes, some steak knives. And yes, I got 6-pack of the bottle of Twisted Tea. I don't know why this. I don't know. This came with a hole in it, but yeah, Twisted Tea, original, 5% alk. I still have a little bit of beer. When I'm done, I'm gonna have some tea. For a minute there, I lost myself. I lost myself. I feel like I'm fucking 17 all over again. In my room, listen to music. For a minute there, I lost myself. I lost myself. Best song they ever made. I liked "Don't Leave Me High, Don't Leave Me Dry." I like "Creep." Paranoid, I like some of their newer stuff. Like, what was that? I'm trying to think of some other ones. But my all-time favorite, from the moment I heard it, thought it was brilliant. 25 years later, I still think it's brilliant. "Karma Police," my all-time favorite. You said, what's your favorite Radiohead song? "Karma Police." Brilliant song. Okay, so where were we? Okay. All right, Sloth, you there? Thule, come on, Thule. Are we ready? Thule, are we ready? There. Yep, is Thule ready? Where's Thule? He seems to have disappeared. I need Thule to say aye, and I'll, we'll go from there. We need an aye from Thule. Where's our boy Thule? He lost himself. He lost himself. He's turning to Mebanks. At least Mebanks came on before he retreated. He got spooked, but he was here before getting spooked. Thule, it's too early for you to get spooked. But I don't think Thule's here. I think he's here, but he's not going to respond because I think he's scared. Thule's scared. Right now, it's just Cassandra and Doggo food hiker. And I think Thule is lurking. That's 3. And I think, a couple other lurkers. I think I know who they are, but they're not going to show their faces. So. Yeah. All right. So where did Thule go? Cassandra, get Thule back. Here, I'll give you a minute. Okay, where's Thule? He's right here. Okay. I'm about to sing Karma. No, I'm going to, not Karma Police. I'm going to sing Kodachrome for him. All right. Thule. I just did, asshole. Thule. Oh, Rule. Thule. Oh, bop, bop, bam, bam. Knives out. Steak knives. These were a bit pricey. These are like $6 or $7. How much were these? These were a little pricey, but I said, you know what? This isn't to cook with. This is to actually eat with, to cut my steak with. These were cheap as shit. There's like $2. I'm like, okay. These are to carve. So I got 2 forever carving knives that allegedly don't go dull. And yes, a nice set. So if I need a knife, my brother needs a knife, we can cut up when we're eating after it's cooked. Because the knives I have are going dull, so I need some new knives. And the plastic ones don't cut it. Okay. So, where is Thule Fruly? Where's Thule Fruly? Oh, Ruly. Bop, babaloo, wop, bop, bang, bang. Let's give him 30 seconds. It's been 30 seconds and I'm all alone, so I already see no one's coming. I understand. I ain't begging. It's more of a support thing, a show your support thing. Doggo and Cassandra, you showed your support. You're exempt. We want the regulars to show their support or fuck off. So I guess support is not being shown. I don't ask for, I joke. I wasn't asking for money. I was asking you to show your face once, 5 minutes. And I don't know. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's just a shame. No one wants to show their support. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, well, I can't think of anything else to talk about. I showed you my meats. I showed you my knives. I talked a lot. I'll do some videos. Okay, here we go. Okay. Thank you, Tully. Thank you, Tully. I do appreciate it. It is a nice gesture. I'll never beg you again. Thank you. I appreciate it. Cassandra appreciates it. You do look Chicano. You do look like a Chicano, and I appreciate you coming on. Thank you. Thank you for being here, man. Yeah.
Yes, I'm obviously brown,
Now,
do I look like Genghis Khan or no? No.
I see where you're going. I can see some Genghis Khan, kind of. If Genghis Khan and Cheech Marin had a kid, I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically,
Well, I
had a friend. I had a friend whose dad would always call me Mongolian or Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
It was pretty hilarious, but whatever.
Can I ask, how old are you again? You told me you're 30 something.
I'm 31. Yes.
And I'm 42. I'm 11 years older than you, but we look about the same age. No offense. I didn't realize you were lacking in hair on top, but you got a nice beard. You got a beautiful beard on the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a horrible hairline. I usually shave my head,
I'm not making fun. I was just like, I thought you were, for some reason, I pictured you like a rock star with long hair. I pictured a long-haired guitarist.
No. When I was younger, I did have long hair. When I was in high school, I had crazy long hair, like down to my ass. It was pretty long.
Wow.
I kind of looked like a standard death metal kid back in the day. But yeah, I lost all my hair. It's super thin on the top, so I just kind of shave it. Looks better that way. It feels better. Shaved head feels better every time.
Can I ask, how old were you when you started balding? About how old?
Probably like 25, 26.
Mid-20s. Okay, but I'm not knocking you. I was picturing like a long-haired hippie guy, but okay, like Cheech and Chong, and they're but okay.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah. I no longer partake in the marijuanas. So.
No. But yeah, the rock star thing. That's why I pictured long hair. But yeah, so cool. I'm glad you came on. No pressure. I know I can be a bit of a dick, but I do thank you for supporting, and I'll never beg you to come on again. Anything you'd like to share? Do you want to get a guitar and play us a song? Do you want to share anything with us, or what do you want to,
I guess I could play you a little ditty. I don't have my bass set up right now, or I would play you some bass. I have like all my shit right here.
Okay.
Just kind of like set up for whenever I do my gigs. Just did a gig last weekend, and it was pretty cool, But yeah, if I did have all that shit set up, I would totally play you bass. If I did pick up I fucking could do it right now, I guess.
Don't go nuts, but if you can do something real quick just for fun, we'd love to see it. So if you what do you guys think? What is Cassandra? There's only two people here, Cassandra and Doggo. What do you guys think? Should you play us something, or what? Me Banks played for us. Are you going to play for us, or what?
Me Banks strummed for us.
Yeah, it is like a talent show. Yeah, but all right. Well, any other things you'd like? First of all, by the way, how did you discover me? Was it through Todd or through Dumb or through DBF? How did you find me?
Oh, it was through Dumb, definitely.
Through Dumb. Okay, cool. I always wonder how people know who I am, but I'm glad you're here. You're one of our regulars, and you've now shown your face. You've done your part. You can now convince Chicken Dinner and a few others to come on. Oh, he's getting the bass out. He's got the bass. By the way, real quick, what instruments do you play? You're mainly a bassist, but I assume you play some guitar. Do you dick around on keyboard or drums, or what do you play?
Just strings, just bass and guitar. That's about it.
Bass, guitar. No balalaika, no ukulele.
No, none of that. None of that.
Bass and guitar. All right.
Petite.
I thought bass players got to be big guys, like doon 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 doon. Is that a?
Can you even hear that?
No, is that a short scale bass or a regular size? I can't tell. Is it short scale?
This one's a little short. Yeah.
Short
Usually
scale.
They're about 40 inches.
For those who don't,
like 38.
For those who don't know, a bass guitar has wider frets than a standard guitar, but sometimes there's a short scale bass which are closer frets. The frets are closer together. So our petite Chicano from Arizona, Mr. Thule, Cthulhu Sloth, is going to play us some bass. Go ahead. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I don't even know if you can hear that.
I really can't hear anything. No.
No, you can't hear that.
Nah, sorry. I can't. You guys hear? I can't. Yeah. Damn. You look like a good bassist, but hey.
No.
Destroyed by Foids thinks he thinks so. But Sasquatch, I thought he meant Yowie. Doesn't he look like a Yowie? Or yeah, but anyway. So you don't have an amp. You can't plug it into
Yowie from where DBF is from, I suppose.
DBF is from. You can't plug it into an amp real quick. We'd love to hear just a little bit of bass. No, a little bit.
No. My shit's not even set up right now, dude.
All right.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
We won't
force it. Just you showing your face is more than enough, Thule. By the way, how do you pronounce the name? Is it Cthulhu? How do you pronounce it? Your name?
It's both ways. Normally, I say Cthulhu.
Cthulhu. I like the hard T. Cthulhu, like Thule.
Cthulhu. You know, the first time I ever saw that name, it was spelled Cthulhu with a K from the Metallica album.
Right.
Yeah, they have a song. I believe it is called Call of Cthulhu or something like that from the Ride the Lightning album. Yeah, so that's the very first time I ever encountered that name. You know.
Right. Cthulhu from Metallica, and you later learned it was a H.P. Lovecraft reference. So yeah.
Yes. Which I read a lot of H.P. Lovecraft in high school, so it's kind of like my inspiration for the name. I've had this YouTube account for years, you know.
Right.
So.
By the way, we got to educate our Australian friend. Yowie is the Australian term. Sasquatch is used in the U.S., but Bigfoot is the more common term. So we should call you Bigfoot. Thule Bigfoot. Bigfoot is the more common American term.
Bigfoot. That's what they would call it here in the Southwest, I suppose.
Well, Destroyed by Foids is proud of you. He's proud of you because you finally came on. We appreciate it. We do appreciate the support. And we got Beppis here. Beppis finally showed up. It's about 7:30.
Temujin.
I have no idea, but she thinks you look like Temujin, so we'll call him Temujin. Thule Temujin. Oh, I don't know what this is. Who are Mojo and Lilo? Are these your pets, Mojo and Lilo?
Oh yes, I have Mojo. What the fuck? You take this off.
Yeah, Mr. Mojo Rising
instrument. Mojo, come here.
It's a dog, a cat, a bird. What am I looking at here? Oh, it's a dog. Cool. What breed is that?
He's a half Chihuahua, half Dachshund. Yeah. Ouch.
Half Chihuahua, half Dachshund. Well, you're Mexican, so you need the Chihuahua, and you're into metal, so I guess you need a Dachshund. Good breed.
Yeah, he's Mexican German.
Mexican German. Beppis is impressed. She loves it. Where's the other one? You got another Mojo, and where's Lilo?
Lilo, she's probably laying down in her kennel. She's a little more solo.
Okay.
Datsun. Yes, Datsun.
Well, now that you've come on, Sloth, Totem's next. So you see Totem, this is your inspiration here. So yeah.
We've already seen Totem's bussy. We know what it looks like. So
yeah, but he hasn't shown it here. He's got to show it here to show his support. All right. Does anybody have any questions for the lovely Cthulhu Sloth? He can't play his bass right now, but you want to take some? Anyone have some questions? We saw one of his dogs. Can I ask? You don't have to give me a town, but where about in Arizona? Roughly eastern, northern, southern, western. What part of Arizona, roughly?
It's central east Arizona.
Central east Arizona. Okay.
Yeah, a couple hours east of Phoenix.
All right, so you're east of Phoenix. Got it.
Yeah, it's a fairly rural area.
Is it desertish, or I remember like Flagstaff was forested. I went to Flagstaff; it was beautiful. I went to Sedona.
Half and half. It's a little in between. We have mountains with pines, and there's a pretty flat desert area. It's like you go 20 minutes one way, you're in the forest, and you go 20 minutes the other way, you're like in the desert.
So you're at that cusp. You got the best of both worlds, forest and desert. Okay, cool.
Yeah. It's a beautiful area, really. There's
Well, let me
there's
ask,
a lake.
well, I got a question. When you play your shows, where do you play them? Locally, or do you drive to Phoenix? You drive all the way to Yuma? You drive down in the desert? You drive up to the mountains? You go to Utah? Where do you play your gigs usually?
Mostly around the Tonto area. So
Okay.
it's a rural area. It's not in the city at all.
Hmm.
There's several bars. There's tons of bars out here. People love to drink around here, So, yeah, it's little bars, little kind of like passing through areas. There's a biker bar. There's one bar that we do play at. It's called Jake's Corner. That there was actually a movie made of.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, from like the 80s or the 70s or some shit. I really don't
Jake's.
know, but it's still around, and we do play there occasionally. So
Okay, cool. You're giving me an
yeah,
excuse
it's
to
like a
come back
biker bar.
You're giving me an excuse to come back to Arizona. I'll say I'll come to Jake's Corner and watch you play a show. Excuse to come to Arizona.
Oh yeah,
But
man. Yeah, we would love to have you.
well,
I could cook you and brother click a steak.
if we walked into your bar, would you, a click and a brother walk into a bar, would you be freaked out, or would you say, "Holy shit, these gringos from New Jersey made it"? I don't know. How would you react?
Yeah, I'd probably be a bit surprised. Yeah,
Mhm.
it would be interesting.
Well, if I get my neat bucks and I get some money saved up, that'll be my my reward. After Buffalo, I'll come out to Arizona. So you're on my list. But DBF has a question for you. He wants to know if you've ever been to jail before. Have you ever been to jail before?
One time, yes, I did. I did spend one night in a jail, and
Was it drunk? Was it alcohol related, or what happened? Can we ask?
kind of, yeah. Basically, I don't really want to tell the story. So.
Whatever it is, did you have to get bailed out, or were you released on your own recognizance? Whatever it is, you released on your own
Released.
cognizance.
I mean, it was just a one night kind
A
of
one night
thing.
thing. They with the next one you sober up, they let you out. Basically, you don't have to post bail or anything, or what?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, but you gotta go to court afterwards. Regarding the disorderly conduct or whatever it is. Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah.
The
So
incident.
yeah.
They
So
hefty fine.
well, can you tell us how old were you? Was this recently or was this years ago? Because you're 31. Were you in your 20s, teens? How old were you?
I think I was like 24, maybe.
This was about 7 years ago. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, DBF. He spent one night in jail. You can see it in his eyes. You can see it. Things changed when he got out. Yeah. Things are different on the outside now. Yeah. All right. So us. Anyone else? Oh, Doggo's asking, your family is indigenous Mexican. I'm assuming you're a Chicano. I'm assuming you're an American born, your generation's moved, but you're predominantly of mestizo ancestry. Doggo,
Yeah.
our Los Angeles Jew, is asking about your ancestral background. Would you like to share?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
assuming Chicano.
that's basically it.
Chicano, old stock. I call him, I mean it, lovingly, old stock Mexican. You're an old stock. You're not, hey, I just crossed the border, man. I want to come to America. You're like an old stock Mexican, like Cheech Marin. I'm an American. My grandparents, my great-grandparents were Americans. You're an old stock Southwest.
Yeah, several generations of living in America, basically.
Mm-hmm. But yes, you definitely look. We can see the mestizo. It's a mix. I don't know if you understand the mestizo. You got some Spaniard,
yes.
You got some Southwest, like Yaqui. I guess you got some Indian in the mix. It's a mestizo, old stock mestizo from the Southwest. And you look the part. The only thing was I expected long hair. I thought for sure you had long or shaggy hair. The one surprise is the hair. Otherwise, you look pretty much like I expected. I expect you to look like this, but with long hair. So you don't surprise me. But we appreciate you showing your face. It's awesome. And DBF says you sound very chill. You seem like you're doing a good job despite your fear. You conquered it and you came on, and here you are. And Cassandra says you're fully redeemed in her book. So you've made good with Cassandra. So you can start sipping for her. Anything you'd like to share? Anything you'd like to? I won't keep you. You've come on. I appreciate that. While you're here, is there anything else you'd like to talk about, or anything else you'd like to
Not really. I just kind of wanted to do my part, I suppose, in
Right,
supporting the occupational clique regime.
Well, I appreciate it. Cassandra appreciates it. I think others do as well. Beppis says, don't mention the incident. I won't mention it, but I'm going to ask, what is the incident? Is there something I don't know here? Anything you want to elaborate on?
Beppis knows. Beppis knows about the incident.
I don't know, so someone's got to tell me what's the incident. I'm in the dark here.
You're not supposed to mention it.
I won't mention it again. You tell me what it is. I'll never mention it again. Lips are sealed.
No. No.
Okay. Now I want to know what the incident is. Totem thinks you look like a trucker. He thinks you and Dumb should be driving across country together. So, I can see that. I can see the trucker. Yeah, I can see it.
Maybe one day.
Maybe
when I grow weary of working with meat.
Well, you work in the frozen department or the meat department? What is it again? You do deli or meat?
Meat department, fresh meat.
I told you, like my brother, in his grocery store, there's meat, like they call it the deli. Deli. Then there's just regular meat. The butcher cuts the meat. Deli is cold cuts, and then there's a prepared foods where they cook the food. At your store, it's all one. So if I want
see in my store, that's what I thought was bizarre about Brother Click's position, is because in my store, the deli, they cut the deli meat, the lunch meat and the cheese.
Right.
And they cook like the little fried foods, the little chicken tenders and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then in my department, we do the fresh cut meat, raw meat.
Right. So
we put out the prepackaged meat.
Prepackaged, you're also cutting and wrapping, right? You're cutting and wrapping.
Yes, cutting
cooked,
and wrapping. Right. Taking in orders, fucking chicken, pork, beef, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about it. I'm just basically playing with meat all day.
Wait, but despite working in the meat department, it's called the meat department, or what do you call it? The meat department? Or
called the meat department, yes.
You've never had or cut pork belly. I'm a little amazed. It's not like bacon.
We mostly cut beef. We don't really cut pork. A lot of the pork comes prepackaged. But if we get like a loin, like a half loin or like a shoulder, we'll cut it for a customer if they, request.
But either way, cutting or prepackaged, you've never had pork belly, is what you're telling me.
No.
They don't sell it? Is it just your store?
No, we don't sell it. We don't sell it like the way that you showed your little package of, the thick pork belly. We don't sell those like that in our store. Is
it just the store, or is it regional? Like the Southwest, you guys don't have pork belly. It might be a regional thing. Have you ever seen it?
It might be a regional thing, yeah. Because I've never seen that in any grocery store. It might be like a specialty item. I mean, I'm sure if you go to like a real butcher, or we have here. We have shops called carnicerias. It's like a Hispanic butcher shop, and where they'll marinate meat. They'll make like carne asada, pollo asada, all that shit. You probably could get it there, but
well, I'm sorry. You said it's carniceria. You said Garna with a G, or is a C? Carniceria.
Carniceria.
Carniceria, right? Carne is meat. Carniceria is the butcher shop. Yes, I remember my Spanish class. Carniceria. Yes, I prefer the licoraria. I prefer the licoraria, but I'll go to the carniceria. Yeah, it's cool. Licoraria is liquor store, for those who don't know.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Beppe says this is like a cult. I don't understand. How is this like a cult? This is just a nice meeting place for being friendly. How is this like a cult? Do you feel a cult vibe here, Thule?
Not really. No.
Beppe's going to go. And yes, DBF wants to know if I'm happy now that someone new came on. Yeah, because he's a regular, and I was just curious what he looked like, and he showed his support. I'm proud of you. Yes, I'm happy that someone new came on. Thank you, CthulhuSloth. I do appreciate it.
Well, you're welcome. I'm glad to be on.
And I've lost track of the chat. I'm behind here. Anything? We're going to start new. Before you go, anything you want to say, or is anything anyone wants to ask him? This might be your one chance to see our boy Thule. I like you took the name Thule. I like that. Anyone want to ask Mr. Thule? Anybody? Oh, DBF wants to know who's your favorite band. If you had to pick a favorite, who's your favorite band?
Fuck, I don't even know. There's
it's hard.
So many good bands.
When you're a music lover,
so many good bands.
Yeah.
Like it from what genre? Like I like tons of genres. I like thrash metal. I like classic rock. I like fucking grunge. You know what I mean?
So, let me ask you this. What's your favorite Radiohead song? You know mine, Karma Police. What's your favorite Radiohead song?
I was never a Radiohead fan.
But if you had to pick, if you had to listen to one, I guess what Paranoid Android or Creep?
I don't even know. I've never even heard that song. I probably have, but I've never, not knowing.
God loves his children. I never like God loves his children. Yeah, I never liked that one. Yeah, Paranoid Android. It was on the same album as Karma Police, but yeah, okay. I'm actually going to answer a question for you because Beppis has a question. She wants to know what the grossest part of your job is. I think I know what it is. I might be wrong. I never worked in the meat department, but I've worked in supermarkets, and there's usually I don't know about your place. There's usually a big gray garbage can where they put the rancid meat that's expired, or the cuts,
bone barrel.
the bones, the
We
bone
call it
barrel,
the bone barrel.
and it starts to rot. It's disgusting. I would assume that dealing with that is the most grossest part, but you can answer.
That
for
is
yourself.
pretty gross. That is pretty gross, but it is not the grossest part of my job. See, the grossest, most disgusting thing about my job is, so underneath where they have the bandsaws that they cut the meat with, they have these drains that run all along the floor. And all the little tiny little bits of fat and meat, they go, like, they run into the drain and they collect. There's a little bin deep down underneath the drain that, as the water's running through, all the meat will collect there. And eventually it clogs up. And at least once a month this happens. It clogs up and you pull it out and it's basically a brick of rancid, disgusting, just the most horrific thing you've ever smelled in your life. Worse than anything you could ever imagine. Worse than a dead rotting carcass in a septic tank. It's disgusting.
Yes.
And we have to empty that into the trash and wheel it through the back room. And it gets everywhere. The smell, it's disgusting. It's nearly made me vomit every time. I almost vomit. It's disgusting.
Okay, so what do you call the meat barrel? The bone barrel? That's not the worst part. 'Cause I used to work in like grocery or deli, or not deli, dairy. I'd cut through. I would see the bone barrel. That was pretty disgusting. I didn't know about the traps in the drains where the old rancid meat collects for a month. And that would be basically the grossest part of your job is dealing with rancid little meat bits, little bits of meat that are left around. Okay, and especially in the drain. That's with water, no less. Rancid meat with water. It sounds fucking disgusting. So okay, does that answer your question, Beppis? This is Beppio. Beppis regrets asking the question, but I'm glad she did. Okay, because I knew about the bone barrels, but I didn't know about the little traps under the drains. That does sound fucking disgusting. It must be all like gushy and
It's basically a giant brick of rotting flesh. It's disgusting. It's horrible.
Wow. DBF wants to know if you've ever jerked off to bussy or troon porn. Do you go the gay way like he does, or I don't get a queer vibe off of you. No, I didn't think so. No, but let's see.
I knew DBF was going to ask a troon related question.
Mm-hmm.
It's just what he does. We love him for it.
I think she says it sounds like a Swedish delicacy. I think Swedish delicacy would be in the fish department. You go over to the seafood department, you go in the trap and get the tilapia and the herring. You get I think the Swedish delicacy would be the rotten fish. Because I'm sure the seafood department
they call it surströmming. Isn't that what it's called?
Right. So the seafood, right? But the seafood department must have the same problem as the meat department. A trap.
We also do all the seafood in the meat department. It's enclosed.
That's odd. Here, my brother, he does the prepared food. You got the deli that cuts lunch meat. You got the meat department, and then seafood is its own department. It's much more compartmentalized in the Northeast because of the union. So you guys do seafood too. If I want like tilapia or I want whatever, some crab meat, I go to you.
See, the only seafood that we actually cut and process is salmon. Mm-hmm. Everything else, every other cut is seafood, like tilapia, whiting, cod, catfish, all that shit. It comes frozen and prepackaged.
No, here it's different. There's an actual dedicated seafood department that has cut fish of all different types. So that's interesting.
Yeah, you have what they call a service desk, a service area, and it's where they have all of it laid out in like a booth. You see it behind the glass, and you can walk up to it, and you request, "Oh, I want that cut right there," whatever. Yeah, we don't have that at our store.
Is it just your store, or it's not common in Arizona?
Just our store. We have if you go to like Phoenix or Tucson or like any of the major cities, they have those there.
Do Do you want to tell us the name of your store? Or is that too personal? You don't have to if you don't want to. Is it like a major chain or is it a small mom and pop shop?
It's a division of Kroger. That's all.
A division of Kroger. Okay. Yeah. Is it Surströmming? I don't know how to pronounce that. Surströmming. You got it. You're in the ballpark. Okay.
Surströmming.
Yeah, I guess a division of Kroger. Okay, cool. Oh, I don't know who this is, but DBF wants to know, what do you think of Finn? Someone.
Oh,
tell me who
fucking
this
punk
is.
rock MBA.
Tell who is
he
this?
He was a music commenter. Like he would comment on bands, or like if there was a like a controversy with some kind of rock artist, he would make a video about it. And the dude was an absolute retard. He never knew what he was talking about, and he recently admitted it on like some kind of fucking podcast or something, that he was just like reading Wikipedia notes or something. But yeah, that guy was always a total fucking idiot. Never knew what he was talking about. Yeah. But he got really famous. He got really he got a lot of subscribers in the early days of YouTube and music commentary. You know.
Well, what was his real name? Finn something?
Finn McKinty, I think, something
McKinty,
like that.
Yeah,
it's pretty close to McCunty. Yeah,
McCunty, but I know McCunty is not the proper name. But Beppis wants to send us both some Surströmming and a jar of cloudberry jam. Cloudberries are a tundra berry. Okay, so we'll put our PO boxes up. Your post office doesn't have boxes as big as mine, but yeah, they're different sizes. We'll put our PO boxes up, and you can send us. Yeah, okay, cool, awesome. My only regret, I'm glad you came on. Thank you. I'm just upset you can't play like a little 2-minute thing for us. You really don't have an amp or a power cord to plug in or whatever?
A little ditty. I mean, it would take me a minute to plug my amp in. I have all my cords. I have all my cords in my little bag here. My amp right here.
Look, man, we're not in Arizona. This might be the only time we get to hear you play. We all want to hear some Thule play us just a little, not a lot, just a little.
All right, I'll set up real quick, and I guess I'll play you a little ditty. You could have like a little musical guessing game here.
Yeah, you need you need a minute. I'll give you a minute. Go ahead. All right. He'll be back in a minute. He told me he's taking a little longer. He feels ashamed. He thinks he's kind of rusty. He also told me that he plays bass to compensate for a small penis size. I said, dude, we don't care. There's no judgment. We already knew you had a small dick. We don't care. So he'll be on in a minute, but he needs a little time. He's a little nervous. He's basically afraid of screwing up in front of Beppis. He doesn't want to fuck this up with Beppis. But let's see. Are you there, Thule? Let us know when you're ready.
Yeah, give me a sec. Give me a couple of minutes. Just
a couple of minutes. Okay, I'll take you off. Okay, when he's ready, he'll come back on. Don't worry. I'll do another countdown. I'm just kidding. But no, he's a little nervous, but we'll hear a little. He's coming on. He's a musician. I love music. You always hear me singing. He wants me to sing. He likes. Oh, I didn't sing for him. Damn. Thule, after you play, I'll sing Kodachrome for you. After you play, I will sing Kodachrome. I totally forgot. I promised him, and I'm a man of my word. I will sing Kodachrome when he's done playing. Okay. When you're ready, let us know. You play, and then I'll sing Kodachrome when you're done. Okay. All right. I gotta sing Kodachrome by Paul Simon. All right. I know the song, but I'll make sure I get the lyrics right. So I looked it up. Okay, cool. Well, no, hold on. I got to sing. I promised him. If he plays, I will sing. I totally forgot. My short-term memory's fucked. I will sing Kodachrome if he wants me to.
All right. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. I told you, if you want, when you're done, I will sing Kodachrome. I promised I will sing Kodachrome after you do this. I totally forgot, but go ahead.
Can you hear that?
I didn't. Do it again. I can't really hear it. Maybe these guys can. Can you guys hear it?
Can you hear me?
I
can you
can't
hear that?
Maybe they can. No, I hear some scratching. I can't hear the actual. Music. Is the amp plugged in?
It's on. It's my shit is on, dude.
Crank it up. I can't hear it. I can't hear it. Maybe they can. I hear you. I don't hear the bass. I don't hear an amplified bass. No. Oh, you might have some noise. No, there might be some noise cancellation thing. If you can't play, it's okay. We understand.
I'm going straight into the amp, dude. Some noise gates. You don't use a noise gate on bass.
You want to put the phone right in front of the amp and turn the amp up? I can't, crank it up, man.
Fuck. Yeah, hold on.
No, we can't hear it, man. I'm sorry. We hear your voice, but I can't hear the amplified bass.
All right, let's try this.
Oh, there might be a noise gate on my end. I'm using StreamYard. I didn't think of that. It might be on my end. If it doesn't work, I'm sorry. If it doesn't work, you're exempt. I'm sorry.
Can you hear that?
I kind of hear it. Not great, but I hear it. That's better. Better. I hear it. Kind of. Good enough. If that's the best we can do, that's life. Go ahead.
Did you hear any of that? Oh,
we heard some.
Okay,
of the higher
only
notes.
when it's the higher notes.
Yeah.
Probably just the bass, the low frequency.
You can, without showing your face, you can upload a couple videos. You playing for bass for a couple minutes. You could do that. You could, you can upload an audio file on your YouTube channel. We'd love to hear it.
Maybe one day. Yeah.
Now, I know the song pretty well, but just so I don't screw it up, I want to put the lyrics up. I'm going to sing for you. Want me to sing Kodachrome? I'll sing it. If you want me to, I will. If not, I won't bother. It's your call.
Do it. You promised. You promised me Kodachrome. Paul Simon.
There it goes. Give me a minute to warm up. I need a sip of some tea here. Before I sing, why'd you pick this song?
I don't know. It's just on my mind. It was a good song.
All right.
And I
here goes.
thought it's in your era. You know what I mean? You know how you're always singing those 70s hits.
True. The shit my parents listen to that I, oh, sorry, there's an ad here. Let me close that. Okay. So I know the song, but so I don't fuck up and look at the lyrics, I'm going to sing. Let's do this. Okay. Whenever you're ready. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. When I think back on all the crap I learned in high school, it's a wonder I can think it all. And though my lack of education hasn't hurt me none, I can read the writing on the wall. Kodachrome, give us those nice bright colors. Give us the greens of summers. Makes you think all the world's a sunny day. Oh yeah, I got a Nikon camera. I love to take a photograph. So mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. You want me to keep going? I can do the next verse. You want me to keep going?
At least get to the outro, man. That's the best part.
If you took all the girls I knew when I was single, brought them all together for one night, I know they'd never match my sweet imagination. Everything looks better or worse in black and white. Kodachrome, give us those nice bright colors. Give us the greens of summers. Makes you think all the world's a sunny day. Oh yeah, you gotta join me in the outro. You gotta join me in the outro. Back me up. I got a Nikon camera. I love to take a photograph. So mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. 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 Now you're gonna join me. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away.
Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away.
Mama, don't take my Kodachrome.
My Kodachrome. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome. Yes, I don't. Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
That was great.
Awesome.
That was awesome. Thank you, OC.
There you go. You're welcome. You came on. I owe you something. Yeah, me singing Paul Simon. Yep. All right. You want to say goodbye or you want to stick around a bit? I don't care either way.
I will say goodbye. I actually am doing laundry right now, so.
But before you go, can you walk into your laundry room? Can you show us your, can you show us your...
I'm not going to give you a house tour.
No, not a house tour, just a room tour. Go into the laundry room. Want to see just the laundry room? That's all I ask.
My laundry room is kind of gross right now.
We want to see gross. We like gross. This is a gross fuck up lo-fi channel. Let's see your gross laundry room and you can say goodbye. Come on, show us. Come on. I sang Kodachrome, man. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. I said, okay, now show us just not the whole house, just the laundry room. Because Cassandra was like, he's folding laundry again. We want yes. Come on, asshole. Don't be an asshole, man. Come on, man. We're buddies now.
No. Maybe next time.
Good point. DBF says my room is gross. You've seen my bedroom. It's disgusting. Who cares? Show us just not the whole house, just the laundry room. Show us the laundry room. Because you made such a big deal about laundry in the past, like 3 or 4 times. I'm doing laundry. I got to fold my laundry. Show us the laundry room. Come on.
I'll show you my one pile of laundry that I still have to put in the washer. That's all you're gonna get. Well,
stop. Let me ask you a question. How often do you do laundry? You let it pile up, and like every 3 months you do laundry, or
no? I do laundry once a week. It's I cannot let my clothes get gross more than a week. It's just I do laundry once a week. That's what
you have that much. You have that much laundry. You've got like multiple piles. What's going on here?
No, it's 2 loads, dude. What?
Well, show us the laundry room. We want to see the one load. Come on, show us. Or step outside. Show us the Arizona night. Show us something. Come on, show us something more than a fan on the wall.
It's pitch black out there, dude.
I want to see what you got. You got a tree outside. Come on, show us something. Give us something.
I do have a tree. I do have a very nice tree.
Show us. I want to see your laundry room. Show us something before you go.
You're not gonna see the laundry room.
Yeah. OC says Yeah, I'm OC. I agree with Cassandra. Cassandra says OC thinks that Sloth is being an asshole. I agree. He's being an asshole. Go ahead. Show us something. Laundry room or outside? Come on.
No, because if I show you outside, then Lone Hiker is going to know my exact location. So,
We'll go
you
at
know
the
what I
back
mean?
door. Show us the backyard. How's the backyard?
It's pitch black out there. You want to?
I want to see the
I'll show you
blackness.
out my window so you can see how freaking dark
Show me
it
the
is.
blackness. What's the temperature? How warm or cold is it there? Give me the temperature.
Oh, the temp, it's like 50 degrees right now.
Okay,
It's not terribly cold.
Not terribly cold, a little cool. How hot is it in the daytime? I guess when the sun comes out, it bakes, or
Right now, it doesn't really get too hot. It's like the high 60s, maybe.
Oh. Totem says the same thing. He says, I agree with OC. Sloth is being an asshole as usual. Just show us the laundry room and you can say goodbye. Come on.
You're not going to see it.
Well, why not? At least tell me why not. Why is that such an unreasonable request? You don't have to show us. Now you got to tell us. Why is it so unreasonable to ask that?
It's a little gross. It's a little embarrassing. My bathroom is gross, OC. I live in a house that's like 100 years old, dude. Okay.
You've seen the mess that's my bedroom. You've seen the pigsty. You see the shit I live in. I mean, you're being a little silly here. You know.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a Bigfoot? The Bigfoot in your area? No.
No, I don't really believe in Bigfoot or like Nessie or cryptids or anything.
What about aliens? Any spaceships, UFOs?
I mean, aliens are plausible, but I mean, there's really shit evidence out there, so it's interesting to talk about, but I remain skeptical.
I agree with Totem. You got to air your dirty laundry. Show us your dirty. Totem's like he should air his dirty laundry. You got to air your dirty laundry.
Now, if you sing Don Henley's "Dirty Laundry,"
you want me to sing that? I can't stand Don Henley. I like the Eagles, but I can't stand. Christ, I'm not.
You don't like Don Henley? Don Henley's pretty good. He's got some okay tunes.
Well, I did sing "Boys of Summer" to you. I said your brown skin shining in the sun, but I don't want to sing.
You did. I appreciated that.
I did one Henley. I don't want to do another Henley song. Down at the sunset, we're gonna dirty laundry. We're not gonna do it. We're not. Okay, so you're exempt now because I don't feel like singing Henley. You don't want to show me your laundry room. I don't want to sing dirty laundry or any other Henley. But I will tell you.
All right.
I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun. You got your hair, you got your beard slicked back in those. You put your way fellas on, Thule. I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. I always think of that as a very Southwestern song. Southern California, Arizona. I think it is a very Southwestern song. So that one I'll sing to you. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like being on a beach or something.
Yeah, beach, but I'll throw in Arizona. Actually, I'm gonna sing one more song. Learn to swim, see you down in Arizona Bay. You know what I'm singing? Learn to swim.
Yeah, that's Tool, man.
Tool. See, you're Tool. See, you're the one thing I like about you. You and I seem to just naturally know songs, so I like having you on because you know your music shit without
Yeah.
And they say I'm pressuring you. Do you feel pressured? Do you think I'm a pressure? Have I put any pressure on you?
A little bit. There's a little bit of pressure there. Yeah.
I see. But sometimes we need pressure to come out of our shells. It took a while, but we got you to finally come on and show your face, and we appreciate it. I promise, if you ever want to come on again, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. But I will never pressure you. Now that you've done your part, shown your support, I will never say, Thule, come on. You did it. You've been on. I will never pressure anyone to come on twice. So you've done your part. We thank you. All right, we're going to say goodbye, but any parting words before we say goodbye? Any last parting words? Or does anybody actually, real quick, there's one last thing I want to do. One last thing. Just wait for me 1 minute. Does anybody want to come on? We can do a 3-way or a 4-way. Does anybody want to talk to Thule one-on-one? I can bow out. Does a doggo or does anybody want to talk to Thule before he goes bye-bye? Anybody? Going once. Going twice. I want to see if anyone wants to join Thule. No? I guess not. Oh, well, I tried, but good to have you, Thule.
Oh yeah, nice. It's nice. Having a little conversation with OC.
Yeah, this went somewhere because the streams ran out of steam. I want to get off. You actually gave it new life. You wound it up. So thank you for winding up my stream.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome, Beppis.
Who else has to come on now? Now that you've come on, who's left? Totem, I think, is one. Totem and Chicken Dinner. Who else is left to come on?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Maybe
And Beppis.
Donda.
Beppis has to do a face reveal.
Beppis has to do a face reveal. Yeah, and Donda. Donda has to come on. We haven't seen Donda.
And Donda.
Right. So we got 4 more. So if Thule can do it, so can you people. Cool. All right. I'll let you go unless there's anything else you want to say. I don't mind. You're more than welcome to stay, but I don't want to make you feel like you have to stay on. Anything else you want to before we say goodbye? Or
Oh no, yeah, I'm good. You can exit me out. CthulhuSloth out. Whatever. Yeah.
Seriously, thank you. This is sincere. Thank you for coming on. I'll never press you again. I do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Showing your support. Thank you, CthulhuSloth. Thank you. All right, we'll say goodbye to him for now. That was nice, wasn't it? He didn't show us his laundry room because he's kind of a dick. Next time I'm going to pressure him to show me the laundry room. Other than that, But yes, it means a lot to all of us, yes. Now I got to go. I'm almost done with my tea. My tea's going pretty quickly. Tea goes faster than beer. So it's going down in a minute. No, we need Donda to come on at least once. Everyone comes on once. Donda, Chicken Dinner. If your nephew, that annoying kid frog that wants to come back, he's got to show his face. Beppis has to show her face. If Sloth can do it, so can you. Thank you, Thule. Thank you, Thule. Yeah, it's the backlighting. It is what it is. But I still show it. It might be all whited, but you're seeing my face. You want me to hide my face? I'll never show my face ever again because I'm so embarrassed. Well, we know you're in Arizona. We know you play bass. We know you're bald. We know you got a mole. If you stepped outside, we know exactly where you were. No, I'm just kidding. But if it's pitch black, how could we tell where you were? We always see was darkness. Why didn't you show us the laundry room? Oh, it's dirty. Well, my house is a pigsty. I don't know. I can play around with it. Look, I got to take a piss and get another beer. So you guys talk amongst yourselves, and maybe I'll play with it later. But I really don't want to. I like when I'm not streaming. I like the brightness. It's a perfect level for me. I don't want to mess with it. I don't know why. See, when I put my hand here, look. When I put my hand here, see my face isn't as bright. Like the hand is all bright. There's like that sweet spot. See that? See that? See my face? See? I put my hand up. You see that? I don't know what it is or what's doing it, but What's a CRT? Cathode ray tube? This is actually you're quasi right. This monitor it's almost 20 years old. It's one of the first HD monitors. It does do HD. I can watch up to 1080p, but it's from like 2005, and it's square and it's thick. I like it. I love it. Beautiful Sony monitor, starting to show its age. I've shown before. Let me just watch. See this? You got this right here. See, this is blackness. It's starting to. That's just corruption underneath. But this is what it looks like. It's a Sony. There we. And it's beautiful. It's square. This is one of the first HD monitors before they became commonplace, the more rectangular. So I love it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, but it's starting to show its age, I admit. I agree. Yeah, this monitor is almost 20 years old. It's from 2005. So next year it celebrates its 20-year anniversary. I can't believe it's that old. It's a beautiful monitor, but it's starting to show its age. I admit. And if I wanted to change the settings, they're like down here somewhere. They're like up in here. One of these buttons. It is kind of a pain in the ass to fuck with the settings. But yeah. All right. Be right back. Yeah, I don't know how many times. I don't know if Beppis was here earlier, but I spent a little extra money. Cassandra can tell you, and I got bottles instead of cans. Remember the cans of Twisted Tea? Some have the silver tab; they're delicious. Others have that black tab, and they taste like watered down crap. The glass bottles taste fucking phenomenal. I'm sorry. And yes, that's one thing I don't like about Discord. As soon as I came on, I was like, wow, why are these people bullying Beppis? Like, especially Destroyed by Foids and Totem. You guys are like the prime offenders. You said she was stuck up and she's a bitch. I mean, you're right. She is a stuck up bitch, but you shouldn't bully her about it. So I was disgusted too. You were bullying her. Yes, it's true. She is stuck up and kind of bitchy, but she's Scandinavian. You got to understand that. And you guys were really, really mean. Yes, you did, PBF. Yeah, you are, but they shouldn't have said it. You know, they shouldn't have made a big deal about it. Ha ha ha. But yes, I'm drinking a Twisted Tea. Remember, you got the can with the silver. I like can with the black tab. Taste watered down shit. The glass bottle tastes phenomenal. My God, a little more expensive, but phenomenal. Don't worry about it. You're not invited, and you're not going to be invited. I'm sorry. It's not for. We all feel it's best you don't participate. No offense, Doggo Food Lone Hiker, but you would just you would probably. We like you, but there's some places. Never mind. Let's not talk about it. It tastes even better. I would say bottle, silver tab, black tab. In terms of it's phenomenal. The glass, it tastes better than the silver, which tastes better than the black. I'm a cheapskate, so I usually get cans. I'd love to have silver cans because they're cheaper than glass. Blacks are terrible. Yes. Well, blacks are terrible, and the black tabs are terrible. But yes, it tastes better. It's phenomenal. Oh, it's great. All right. So where are we? Winding down. This, CthulhuSloth, although he was a dick and didn't show us his laundry room, he was nice enough to come on. He breathed some new life into the stream. I'm getting drunker, but here we are. Yeah, but they're more expensive, and it's easier when you buy cans. You get more, and you can put them in the fridge, and so more of a supply with cans. I can tolerate cans, but the black tabs are terrible. Silver tabs are good. Bottles are phenomenal. Glass bottle. Well, who was it? Somebody criticized you because you never post comments. I don't care. I say if you want to post. If you don't. I don't care. But someone was saying, Cassandra, how come you never post anything? And you were like, I'll post next time. Sorry, Cassandra, you can post. Go ahead, post it all. The meat hole. You're almost about to overtake Beppis as the valedictorian. So Good. I like that. Detail is good. Paying attention to detail. And don't forget the knives. Don't forget the knives. Yeah. Now I'm getting tired. Yeah. Well, it's interesting. My shrink says the same thing. He can't follow my stories. Too much detail. Even when I go nice and slow, it's just too much. I can't follow all of. You got to be a special kind of, spurg to understand. See, you were not overly sensitive. They were bullying you. I agree. You might be cold and standoffish, but they shouldn't have made it the showcase. I agree. They were a bit bullyish, a bit condescending. I would have been insulted too. It's for your own good. Trust me. Don't feel excluded. It's for your own good. You might have a mental break. Actually, are we friends on Discord? Seriously, a couple of streams ago, I downloaded Discord at Cassandra's request, and I'm not on there too often, but I downloaded it. Are we friends? You and I can't remember. I don't think are we friends on Discord? Be my friend. I'll invite you to the group because I'm new to the whole thing. Well, I like James too. I like Dumb and DBF and Donda, the 3Ds. I like them all. I like 3D. No, you're lying. You half pay attention and you really can't remember. You pretend, oh, I did that on purpose to annoy him. You really can't follow. I've noticed that. You're bad at following things, Totem. All right, I got a question for you, Totem. CthulhuSloth came on. When are you coming on? That's my question for you. You don't have to dare me. I'm asking, when are you coming on, asshole? That's the question. Here's the link, asshole. Come on, Totem. Onus is on you. No, that's a bullshit demand. If I did that, the stream would definitely be deleted. I showed you a dude doing a line of coke. What more do you want from me? So cut the shit. This isn't OnlyFans. I'm not going to show you my genitals. I will get banned. Come on, asshole. That's a stupid demand, you idiot. Even if I wanted to, this would be banned. So cut the shit. All right, fucking idiots. Well, okay, whatever it was. Whatever. Who cares? Whatever it was. You're right. Nobody, in fact, it was baking powder. And this isn't really alcoholic tea. It's just lemonade. It's fruit punch. This is high C. So, yes, I showed you a guy doing baking powder, and you see me drinking apple cider. So we're good. No, that was the other guy. The guy that was following him. Burger Boy. Burger Boy said he'd subscribe. I don't recall Denmark Andy saying that. Probably not. I think he just jumps around stream to stream. He's like a hopper, a leaper, a jumper. He's a jumper. Yeah, he said he would, but probably not. But yeah, whatever it was, Denmark Andy was snorting something into his nose, and even if it was baking powder, he seemed like he was on something. So you were there. You all saw it. Yeah. Yes, he was snorting baking powder and sugar, and I'm drinking, I'm drinking milk. Wait, what homie? Who you? Before you go, tell us who are you meeting at the park? You got a buddy? You got a real life friend? Is this one of your bussy boys? One of your bussy boys? I expect you to watch every video and every stream I put out, even if we're not here. I expect you to watch every second that I put on YouTube, asshole. I remember the friend was pontificating. He was going on about, and he just walked away. I don't recall him crying. I remember him like pontificating. But oh, well, let's not reminisce about this stream. Denmark Andy was snorting something, whatever it was. He was snorting something white, and his buddy, his Iranian buddy, was doing a whole monologue of whatever. All right, now when is Totem coming on? I've had enough of this. It's time for Totem to come on. Where's Totem? Oh, wait a minute. That's a good question. I have no idea. I wanted to put Totem in a 1 minute timeout, but I'm doing this through StreamYards. I think I banned him. I'll unban him later. Sorry if I banned you. I don't want to ban people. I just wanted to mess around. It said, I thought I'd give him like a 1 minute timeout, but it says he was banned and his comments were removed. Oh, well, whatever. I'll unban him later. Yeah, I don't know where Tara is. She watches these after the fact. Who the fuck knows? But I know Mebanks is laying low. He's like hiding. Mebanks is hiding. Well, like Thule told us, you got to do a face reveal. So you're still left. You, Donda, Totem, and Chicken Dinner. And yes, you got to do the face reveal. All right, well, this is winding down. Thank you all for joining me. Maybe I'll do this again sometime. I want to do a Christmas stream, I think. No, Doggo, he was one of the first to come on. You can go back. He was one of the first. Doggo's been on. I think he came on twice. So is Aiden. Doggo's been on. Yeah, he's exempt. But yeah. Tara, Donda, Totem, and Chicken Dinner. I should do that right now. Now that, oh my God, my mother, my bank, my name was on multiple bank accounts, my mother's, my father's, my own. I closed all those out and I got one bank account because they want to know your finances. So now I can say I'm unemployed. I only have one bank account, only one. So I can do that now. And I can go to the grocery store and buy meat using my SNAP or EBT. So that's the next step. Yes, I'm going to apply to that. Thank you for reminding me. I might go do that now. I might go do that now. And I'm sorry for banning Totem. I don't want to ban him. I want to do like a 60-second thing. I'll unban him later. I was messing around. I've never banned anyone before, except some Flutter. But yeah. Yes, Chicken Dinner. Yes. Well, let me type it out. Here we go. Donda. Chicken Dinner. Totem. And there we go. Donda, Chicken Dinner, Totem, and Beppis has to come on and do her face reveal. Thule insisted. If he can come on after all those excuses, if he can like man up and come on, Beppis can do the same with her face. Show us your face. Talk to me for 5 or 10 minutes like he did, showing me your face. So Donda, Chicken Dinner, Totem, and Beppis. It's occupational click. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure if there's a space or not. Space. I think I think it's just occupational click. I don't know. What's yours? Let me try to find you. Here, why don't we go on? Let's have fun. Let's go on Discord. Hold on. All right, give me a sec. Yeah, I decided I don't like the app or the downloadable freeware. I prefer just going through the browser. So let me log in through the browser. It gives me that option. Hold on. Log in. That's right. I like doing the browser thing. I'm very old fashioned. The internet is old enough now, and I'm old enough now. We can say it's old fashioned. I'm going to go on briefly. Hold on. All right. All right. Let's see here if I can share screen. All right. Can we see? Here's my Discord. I logged into the browser. I'm in one little group here called Over Before It Started. And I'm friends with, let's take a look here. You know, this is funny. It says these people are offline, but Discord gives you the option to pretend you're offline when you're really online. So these people might be here, but they're pretending they're not. The only person who is officially online is this bitch. Who's she? Let's see if we can call her. I'm gonna do a call. I've never done a call before. Are you seeing this? I guess no one's home, not answering. All right, we'll end that bullshit. Let's see who else we got here. Who are some other friends? I know this dude. Where is he? It says he's not online, but he might very well be. Let's find out. Oh wait, he's at his home. So okay. As we're seeing here, Discord's a waste of time. Discord's just a waste of time. Who else we got here? Christ. Hello? Is anyone there, or did you hang up? I'm just testing out the waters here. Hello, what?
Hi.
Hi. Beppis, it's not me. The others are insisting you come on and show your face sometime. It's not me. It's them. What do you think?
No, you said I was exempt, I think.
I did, but I was overruled. I put it to, I was I tried to veto it, but they overruled my veto.
No, you said I was exempt, so.
Okay, well, did I really say that, or are you just pretending?
No, I'm pretty sure you said that.
Oh, I don't recall saying that, but whatever. I won't keep you too long. Anything you want to say to the audience? I appreciate you taking my call because Cassandra insisted I get Discord, so I did, but it seems like a waste of my time, but it's nice to talk to you. Anything you want to say?
I want to say I thought it was very fun that Sloth came on.
I do.
Or Truly.
Absolutely. Yes, thank him, because he always made those excuses. I'm folding laundry. I'm laying on the bed with my dogs. He finally came on. He put his money where his mouth is, and we appreciate that. We need a few more people to do that.
Yeah, it was great. So.
All right. Real quick, what are you doing today? It's about going on 9 o'clock in Sweden?
Yeah, it's actually my day off. I am cross-stitching.
What, just for fun, or are you doing it at adult kindergarten?
I'm making a gift for my mom.
Okay, so you're at home, I guess. You're not at your little job or at adult kindergarten?
No, I'm at home. I'm just cross-stitching and watching the stream.
All right, I'm going to let you take the lead here real quick. I want to do some videos. What should I do? A walk and talk video, a drive around video? What video should I upload next?
I mean, I think you should walk and talk just for the benefit of your health.
Right.
It's not very interesting to look. I don't know what it looks like outside, but I guess like it's winter, so there's no leaves
right
on the trees.
That's correct. There are no leaves on the trees. You want to talk about what? Being strangled, being almost run over, what story should I tell? Because I got stories to tell.
Yeah, I guess you could start there. I would like to have a little, like a timeline of your life.
Okay.
Just from childhood, but like not very or I don't know how long you want to make it, but I think that would be interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, the workplace violence stuff. It's also nice to have some updates about your current what you're doing with applying for food stamps or SNAP or EBT.
Okay.
And in January, I think, whenever that's the whole thing, when you're applying for SSDI or SSI.
You pay attention. I always say you pay attention. Yes, I got to wait till January because I got to wait 60 days from November. Yes, I got to wait. But yes, I plan to reapply for SSDI after New Year's. Yes, you're correct. Thank you for paying attention. Thank you. Okay, well, I'll let you go. I appreciate you taking my call and keep in touch. Sound good?
Yes. Bye.
Bye. Man, she was in a rush to get off. Okay, bye, Beppis. All right, that was fun. Let's see here. Okay. Bye. She was in a rush to get off. But it's always nice to talk to you people. This is my socialization now that I'm unemployed. Yes. Look at me. Look at me. Now, Totem, when are you coming on, asshole? Oh, and Doggo, did you add me as a friend? What the fuck are you doing, Doggo? I don't see a friend request from you, Doggo. Doggo. And to answer Beppis' question again, the bottle is so good. Better than the black, for sure. Better than the silver. The bottle is so good. And you can it catches up with you. You get drunk all of a sudden. This is going down very easy. This is delicious. Oh my God. It's expensive, but it's fucking phenomenal. My God. It's going, I want more. It's like this tea goes down so easy. And then it catches up to you. Shit, I'm drunk. All right, where were we? What does that mean? Under hostage? I think your English is pretty good, but what is under hostage? What do you mean? Of course she's scared. She's in the presence of the great occupational clique. Normal. But at least she comes on. You're too scared to even come on in the first place, asshole. Oh, I'm glad you're back. I didn't mean to ban you. I was dicking around. I wanted to put you in a 60-second timeout to fuck around. StreamYard didn't let me. How did you unban? Did it just, I guess, it unbanned after what, like 2 minutes, 5 minutes? How long was the timeout for? I didn't mean to ban you permanently. I wanted to like in 1 minute to test the waters. You were banned for what, 5 minutes? How long were you banned for? It's not my intention to ban. It was my intention to mess around and play around. How long before you can come back? Don't be a dick. How long? Well, at least tell me how long you were banned for. You were putting what, a 60-second timeout or a 5 minute, 300-second timeout? 5 minutes. That wasn't my intention. I was clicking. What is this? So okay. Well, okay. You were timed out. No biggie. You're back. You're not perma banned. Time for you to come on. If Beppis can do it, and CthulhuSloth can do it, and these other people can do it, it's your turn, asshole. Check my invites. I can share the screen. Let's take a look here. Where's my invites? I see something new. Friends, pending. Okay. Now, I put out 2 invites. One was to D Diver. That's King Froglet. And he said, I'm not going to be your friend. He's a snotty little kid. Another person is called EMZ. I don't know who EMZ is, but their name came up on one of these servers. So EMZ and D Diver, who's really King Froglet. Froglet said flat out, I won't be your friend. But Doggo will. I hit the check mark. Okay. I think I'm friends with Doggo now. Let's take a look. All friends. Here's Doggo. Here's Doggo. Look at that. Let me call Doggo real quick. I'll talk to him in like 2 minutes. Let's see if he's paying attention. Only because she came up with these other people. Okay. So this asshole isn't answering apparently, but we're friends now. Okay, wonderful. Okay. So now I'm friends with Doggo. How do I add Doggo to this group? I don't know. How do I add Doggo? I'm not sure. I can leave this group. How do I add a friend to this group? Up here? There we go. I have the power. I added Doggo Food Lone Hiker. There you go. You're in the magic group now. Oh, it didn't show up yet? Hold on, you'll see it in a minute. There we go. Cool. Okay, that's cool. I'm still learning Discord. It's still kind of new. It's like a waste of time, but okay. Let's see. He probably won't answer. Let's see if this asshole's around. Let's see if he's lurking. He might not answer. No, we're not getting an answer. Say what? Yeah, he's scared. How could I say what? Not talking to you. I'll talk to you here. Discord, this server. Seems like a waste of my time. I'm not really a Discord guy. Doesn't mean I don't want to talk. I'm talking to you right now. I'm happy to talk to you on YouTube, but Discord seems like a waste of time. Yeah, I agree. Totem, you and I actually agree. I agree. Okay. Who else can we call here? Let's call someone. Should I call Donda? What the hell? Let's try it. She probably won't answer. Let's try it. Let's see if she answers. No reply. No reply. I tried. No reply. Sloth is idle. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah. Totem, when you're right, you're right. I love you. How are we doing?
Hello.
Oh, I'm sorry to bother you. I was messing around. No one wants to answer my call. You and
I wanted to. I wasn't set up.
Okay, are you set up now? What's going on?
Yeah, obviously you called and I answered, so now we're good.
Oh, nothing's obvious to me. Don't tell me it's obvious. I'm getting drunk.
Okay, sorry.
How are you? Okay, I'm sorry. How are you, Cassandra? You're the one who
I'm okay.
I came on Discord for you, and we're gonna do like a game thing at some point. So I'm here for you, bitch.
Yeah, I'd love
You're
to.
acting like I'm an asshole here. What?
You're not. Sorry. I'm sorry for saying obviously.
That's okay. Beppis is happy that you're shit. Beppis didn't answer my call. Neither did Donda. Neither did Totem. Not Totem. What's his name?
Beppis answered your call.
Oh wait, that's right. Beppis did. Who didn't answer my call? Yeah, right. Beppis did. I spoke to Beppis. Who didn't answer my Me Banks?
Everyone else.
Everyone else.
Besides
Okay.
Beppis.
Beppis, I'm sorry. You did answer my call. You told me, okay, great. She's not exempt though. She's got to show her face at some point. You agree with me, Cassandra? Do you make the call?
I guess. I mean, I'd like to see Beppis's face, but I would not be the person to say that she has to.
No, I'm giving you the authority. It's up to you.
I don't want that authority.
You've been given the authority. What do you say? Yay or nay to Beppis showing her face?
I say yay, but I wouldn't force her. She's not like required to do it.
No,
she already did. Come on.
Look, I'll do the forcing. Leave the forcing to me, but you make the decision. You make the call.
Would I like to see Beppis's face? Yes.
Okay. So you're no longer exempt, Beppis. Cassandra said you have to
That's
come
terrible.
on.
That's okay.
You must come on, and I will force this. I will force her to come on. Don't worry.
Beppis, how do you feel about it?
Who cares how she feels? We made our decision.
I care. That's why I'm asking.
Well, Cassandra said she's got to come on, and I will force her to come on. Don't you worry. Actually, tell me, why don't you think Totem will come on? This guy streams. What's he so afraid of? He's a pussy.
I don't know. I don't know Totem that well. Like, I feel like I've talked to Totem many times in chats, but I feel like I still don't really know who Totem is.
And it's true. I admit I can't keep track of people. I forget who's who at some point. But yes, Beppis just came on. I've got all kinds of mental problems. Plus, I'm drunk, so you got to forgive me. But okay, cool. All right, Beppis has to come on. Totem has to come on. Totem comes on first. This piece of shit. And yeah. All right.
Yeah,
You
this
don't-
piece of shit.
Okay. You're free to talk if you want, but I won't keep you. If you want to say bye-bye, that's fine. Thank you for answering my call. What do you think? Wait, real quick. What do you think happened to Kevin
Yeah.
Mebanks? Kevin Mebanks. He's afraid. He's scared. He put his face out there. And now he's retreating. Or what happened to Mebanks?
Probably, right? He was the one that already had like a fear of being like found out, like doxxed. But like more than doxxed, right? It was like a bigger fear than just being doxxed.
Well, he was such a natural. He showed us his house. He showed us his gun. I mean,
Yeah, he seemed very happy
yeah.
to join, but I think that it was probably freaky.
Freaky.
Based on what he said about him being afraid to share information.
Well, there you have it. Cassandra thinks I'm freaky. Okay, thank you. Now I see.
No, you are not freaky. I'm saying it must have felt freaky enough to him to be that exposed, and that's why he's gone.
But I got him out of his shell. I finally got Cthulhu out of his shell. You came out of your shell. When is Beppis going to show her face? And when is Totem going to come on? Yeah, I see. I still think Beppis talks to me.
I have not seen Totem's live stream.
I saw one once. He was playing a video game. It was like meh. But if he's not afraid to show his face on live stream, why is he afraid to come here? I don't get it.
Maybe he just doesn't like the possibility of like confrontation or like being asked personal things. He can't ignore, because if you're in the middle of a call, it's like difficult to ignore things.
What do? Let me ask you. Do I seem confrontational to you? You're saying I'm confrontational?
No, but that was what I feared before calling in, that you would be confrontational, because you have a confrontational air about you. But then when I actually came on, you were very nice and like communicative. So
tell us,
I don't know.
real quick. You're going to California for Christmas? Is that what you said?
I am.
When do you and your boyfriend get? He's in Kansas or South Dakota. When do you guys get back together?
When I get back on like the 5th, I think.
Would your boyfriend like to come on, either talk or show his face? Would your boyfriend like to come
No,
on?
he would never. He would absolutely never.
I would love to meet like a couple. I met you. I'd love to meet your
I
boyfriend.
know.
Why not? Why?
It would be fun. I would like it, but there's no way. He is not the kind of person to put his face anywhere or his voice.
I see. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, sadly. I mean, I'm not like mad at him for it, but
now,
it would be fun, but
it would be. You got to convince him. Now, Beppis is claiming that Beppis says I'm a bit rude sometimes. What the fuck is this stupid bitch talking about? Me being rude? You fucking bitch. No, I'm kidding. Do I come across as rude? Do I come across as rude to you, Cassandra?
More standoffish than your average person, but not like so bad that it's impossible to communicate. Like you will like step back a little bit when it seems appropriate, but you are like the tone of your voice is kind of confrontational.
Well, I'm a Spurg. What do you want from me? But no, and listen, you're the one who wanted me to come on Discord. I'm now on Discord. I put the effort in. You can teach me. Yeah, not tonight, but in the future, you can teach me about these games you were talking about. I will.
Yes, I want game night.
Game night.
Okay. OC game night.
OC game night. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It'll be fun. It will be fun. Have you ever played or heard of Broken Picture Phone?
I have not, but you will teach me about it.
Yeah, it's kind of like telephone. You know the game Telephone, where you like whisper a sentence to the person next to you.
Right.
Okay, so it's like that, but with drawing pictures and writing captions.
Well, how many people play? Like you and I, and
as many as you want. Well, for that one, it's as many as you want. But there's other games that are similar.
So it's not just me. A bunch of us can play the game, is what you're saying.
Yeah, there's like a streamer side. So like the person hosting the game is like typically a stream, like somebody who streams, or you could just host it. Like we could do it in Discord too. And then everybody can like access the game through a browser and either like, do a drawing or whatever the game is, if it's like answer based or drawing based or something like that. So everybody can join. It's very fun.
Okay, now you showed your face once. You're exempt. Beppis is not exempt, but she keeps lying. You said I was exempt. You said I was exempt. You like to manipulate people. It's like
she's not wrong about this. She's true.
No,
she's no. This. What she's referring to with this is you say all you got to do is come on. This is all that's important. This is all you got to do, and then I won't ask anything else of you. And then they do it, and you say thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. I won't ask anything else of you. All right, do you want to go or do you want to hang out? And they're like, no, I guess I'll go. And you're like, wait, you have to now show me something else. You do this.
But it's entertaining, isn't it?
It is fun. No, it's funny. I'm down. And I know you're just trying to see what you can get out of them. So it's like a good format for like it's funny. It's great content. But you do that.
Sloth didn't really stand his ground. He acted kind of, I don't know. He went back to his excuses. Sloth is full of excuses. I'm trying to get him out of his. I do this out of love. I'm trying to get people to come out of their shell. Sloth went back into his. I showed my face, but I can't show you my laundry room. No, he didn't stand his ground. He acted like someone who was timid again. I'm trying to get you people to open up. Don't be wallflowers all your life. Christ.
I'm with it. I like it. I think it's great. And people, it's like an exercise in people's exercising their boundaries too. You know, it's okay. Yeah. If you push a little bit, it's okay. He did sort of stand his ground, right? He didn't show you the laundry room.
Well, he seemed kind of timid. He seemed kind of like, no, I'm not going to show you. He seemed timid. There was
because he didn't want to.
Well, there was a fear, like an irrational fear. Like, come on, man, who gives a shit? I show you my fucking.
Dude,
yeah, it was.
I don't want to show like my closet.
Yeah, he should have manned up, grown a pair. I think there was some timidity, but yes, I said I love all of you. I love all of you, not equally. I love some more. I love some of you more than others. I won't say who I love more than others, but I love all of you in some way. Yes. And next,
even a little is enough.
Well, who needs to come on one more time? We need to get Totem. We need to get Beppa to show her face. We got to get Donda, and we got to get Chicken Dinner, and we get LOL Yuko, whoever this is. So I want him to come on next. I'm gonna give him I'm gonna give him the link. I expect him to come on next. So if he comes on, we'll go from there. So this.
Lol Yuko, let's go.
Come on, Lol Yuko. All right.
Wind up.
All right. So going forward, how do we coordinate you teaching me how to play these games? What do we do exactly? I'll contact you.
I don't know. What? Yeah, if you want to. Do you want me to either live stream or in Discord stream this game?
Well, before
you decide to buy it and everything?
Stop. Well, first, I'm not buying it. You said you gift it to me. You told me you
right. Okay, before I buy it for you, you go through the trouble of downloading it and everything.
How do I find it? You want to do it through Discord. How do I find you doing it through Discord? Here's you, Kasudi or whatever, Kasud. How do I find you streaming this through Discord?
So we could get in a group call and I could stream it there. Or I can very easily just make a quick server. I don't know if it's any different if we're in a server or not. I think it might be more, like the app might be more intuitively easy to use if it's in a server, but I don't know. But first, do you want me to like host it first so that you can play it?
Yeah, I think I would.
It might also be easier to understand how to host the game if you watch somebody host it first, you know?
So I want you to host it. How do I watch you hosting it in Discord? You just give me a link or something?
Yeah, I'll either invite you to a server, like a very basic, simple server, because right now we're not in a server. We're in a group chat. And then, or I can just like send a time and date in that group chat, and we can all join the video chat. Just like you called me, you could start a call in that group chat.
But you got to make a server, you said, to do the game.
I could, but I don't know. I don't know if it. I think the group chat would be fine.
Okay.
I think the group chat will be. I'm sorry. I'm like kind of thinking out loud.
Well, what's the difference between? All I know are group chats or private chats. What's the difference between a group chat and a server? What's the difference?
So a server, you see, like on the left where there's like the plus button, and then all of your unread chats on the top, the far left.
Yeah.
Like to the left of my name.
Left of your name.
Yeah. So that like column where the add and the download apps, all of that, there's usually servers, so you can join people's servers. Usually influencers or streamers or whatever have their own server, and so there's channels within a server. You could like make this server. I mean, this channel is only about stream stuff, like stream related announcements or something, and then another server is only for like general chat, and another channel is only about like food or poster pictures or whatever. So that's what a server, it's like separate from a group chat, and you can kick people from it. You can like send automatic messages. Like every time you go live, you could have a bot send a message in that channel that says OC is live, so it like notifies everybody. And you
Oh,
don't have to do anything.
okay. Let's say I want to add a server. I'm going to add a server right now. What do I do? Create my own? Just create. What should I do? Can you see? There's a delay. What should I do?
Yeah, I can see it. So you would create your own
Okay.
because yeah.
Club or
And then
community
you
or me or my
choose for
friend?
me. I don't know. What do you want it to like grow? Do you want to grow your channel, or do you just want your tiny friend, this
I'm just
friend group community thing?
Coffee house. I'm just messing around right now. Coffee house.
Yeah, a coffee house. That's fine. Whatever you want. I mean, I don't know. I have my own server, but it's just my friends, so
Right. What should
I
I
don't know
call
what
it? Well, give me a
different
name.
about. OC's coffee house. Server for OC.
There you go.
Very
OC.
straightforward.
Okay, so invite my friends. I'm going to invite all of you. Invite.
Yeah.
Invite.
Yeah, we all got it.
Everyone's getting invited. I don't care. We'll find. What? This is D Diver. I didn't think he was my friend, but now okay. Who the hell is this Cosmo? I don't know who some of these people are. I don't know this Cosmo guy. I've noticed this.
That's somebody that Frog added to Discord, to their group chat.
Oh, okay. So there are people here who aren't my friends, but I can invite them. Like EMZ isn't my friend, but I try shooting get invited. Okay, Aiden. There we go. I think I invited. Did I invite everybody? I don't want to let anyone. I don't want anyone to feel excluded. Everyone's invited. How do I find my coffee house? It's up here. Like if
it'll be on.
Right.
Oh.
What?
Wait, I'm confused.
I'm confused too.
Oh, it's the OC.
What?
Your coffee house is the OC circle. On the far left.
Well, here's this group chat over before it started. I'm gonna X out of all these. X out, X out, X out. All these people I spoke to. X out, X out. Okay. Here's the group chat. Where's the server? Right here? Okay. So here's my server. Okay. How do I play a game in the server? Not now. In the future, you can walk me through it. I can do a game to the server. You just slid in, as did JKK, who's JKK123. I don't know who he is. But hey, I'll tell him. I don't know who he is, but who is that? JKK? Hello. Oh, did she hang up on me? Oh, well. I don't know what's going on right now. Huh. How can I tell the phone call was ended? It should say hung up on. Huh. Oh, well. Oh, well. I'm assuming Cassandra hung up on me, but it wasn't my intent. I guess I hung up on you by accident. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, when you X out of conversation.
I'm sorry. Over here.
That's okay. I was trying to tell you right when you did that. Just so you know, when you X out of a conversation, it doesn't like delete anything. It's just closing it. But when someone messages you again, it will have the whole history.
Okay, so here's you and me. Here's our group chat. This is a server. I've created a server.
On the far left is there you go.
Here, I'll type this. A little drunk, sorry. Server I created with Cinder's help. Okay, good. Okay.
It's not even my name, so it's totally fine. Okay, do you see where it says text channels general and voice channels general?
Where? Give me a point. Left, right, where?
On the left.
Text channel.
The big column.
Yes.
The big column, and it says text channels general and voice channels general. You can click the plus button and make, not that one, above that, the plus button that's like glowing.
Okay.
Yeah. You could make a new channel that's only for pictures or something, and you just like title it. Just if you want. I mean, you don't have to do any of this. I'm just explaining what server is so that you see the difference.
Okay. Let's say I make one called pictures. Where is it? So, let's say I change my mind. I want to get rid of it. Can I delete pictures or?
Yeah, it's your server, so you are in charge of everything that gets made. You could give somebody like mod privileges and they could also add things, but right now you're the only one probably.
How would I mod someone?
So in the settings, the cogwheel on the bottom next to your name.
Okay.
On the bottom the cogwheel. It would be under I don't know. I always have to relearn this every time I look at it.
Yeah.
There's something that will say servers. It might be
Server
Let
boost.
me look on mine. No, not server boost. Boost is like paying money, probably like Nitro. Because there's like a paid version. Oh my god, what the heck? Content and social? No. Oh, profiles. It's under profiles and it's the second like top tab, server profiles.
Display name, pronouns, change avatar. I should change my avatar.
Yeah, you can. But that's your profile. I'm talking about the user profiles tab on top.
On top, where's user profile? Oh, here.
Go up.
Server profiles, OC's coffee
Yeah.
house. Yeah.
So then, but I don't know if this is the. Oh my gosh, I'm stupid. I'm sorry. So right click
Right click
your
profile.
server. Right click, go X out. I'm sorry. I'm learning too. Again, I have to relearn it every time. X out and then right click OC server circle thing.
This?
Yeah. And then server settings and roles. And that will open up within your, yeah. So now you could, I mean, you have to like mess around with it.
Yeah, I gotta
also.
mess. Okay, I'll mess around
yeah.
with this. Yeah, I'll dick around, see what happens. But okay,
So then you can like make role names. Like for example, in my server, I have like the Zoomers and like the biggest fuckhead, like just random names, and then you like give that role mod privileges. So you don't give a person mod privileges. You have to make roles for people like mods, and then you would choose who to give that role to.
Okay. I'll have to mess around with this. I really, it's confusing. There's a lot of.
Yeah, I mean, it's still confusing to me. I think it's more intuitive the more you use it, but it's like impossible to remember how you do everything right away.
All right. Okay, so I'll dick around with this a little more, and going forward, you can teach me about these games or whatever. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah, fun team building.
Yep, socialization. Something I'm not very good at, but I'm socializing.
Yes,
so.
yes, guided activities.
Right.
Oh, it's fun because people can like show their creativity a little. You know, it's fun.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, I hope you and I can talk again in the future. I'm not up to doing games right now. I'm too tired. And too drunk. But
baby steps.
But exactly. Baby steps. You got it. Baby steps. And Ape, you get. I'll put you in A-. You're up to the A- level for paying attention to all my meets.
Oh,
yes.
Thank you. I tried really hard.
You did a good job. You paid attention. I'm proud of you. Thank you, Cassandra.
Thanks. You did too. You paid attention.
We did. You
followed directions well.
Right. But you agree with me. Beppis should show her face instead of playing the whole I'm exempt game. She's got to show her face.
My sentence is I would like to see Beppis's face.
I would too. Beppis, we would both, me and Cassandra would love to see your face. Okay. Well. All right, Cassandra, I appreciate it.
Okay, have a good night.
You too. Are you oh wait, last question.
What?
You
can ask whatever. I'm not.
Are you happy I streamed or I wasn't playing?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
of course.
You're welcome.
Didn't I show that?
No, not really. You're gonna say it.
By paying attention?
No, not really. You pay attention to me, not the other way around. So, okay. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome, Cassandra.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
My pleasure as always. You have a good night. I'm gonna hang up now. Okay, I hung up. Not to be rude. I'm like, how do I end this? I'm getting tired of Discord. Okay. Cool. All right. So where are we? All right. This has been 3 hours. All right. It's time to say goodnight soon. No, I didn't mean to hang up. I'm getting tired. Either I end it now or I get one more tea. What do I do? That's the thing. What I do, don't take it personally. Don't take it personally. I'm out of alcohol. So all I can think about right now is to hell with Discord. To hell with peoples. I need some alcohol. So I'll get one more and we'll see how I feel. Okay, I'm back. I don't know how long it was. Okay, anything going on? Are we done here? Yeah, you can talk to him. You can tell him yourself next time he streams. Okay, we winding down. We winding down. I'm a bit drunk, but I'm gonna have one more. These to answer Beps' question. The black tabs suck. The silver tabs are good. Those are the cans. This, the bottle. Oh my god, it's phenomenal. It is phenomenal. It's heavenly. It's Ambrosia, and I'm probably getting wasted because it goes down so easy. And then the next thing you know, it hits you. My God, I'm drunk. But thank you for staying with me. Thank you for being here. I'm getting tired. Okay. Let's see here. I'm glad you do. And you're quite welcome. You're welcome for my streaming. I'm glad you appreciate it. I'm glad. Where did that guy? Maybe, perhaps. I like to be relaxed, and knowing I can have a drink is part of, But maybe, I'll do a sober stream if you agree to do a face reveal. How's that sound? How does that sound? Where's that one guy that LOL U2 whatever his name was? He should come on because it's nice to interact with people, albeit briefly. Yeah, I'll do that in a minute. I'll do a poem in a minute. Anyone else coming on? Or am I done? Yeah. LOL Yuko. Where'd he go? He comes and goes. He should come on for like 5 minutes. Oh, it's tired. Oh, man. What is that? No, but thank you, Cassandra. You've really held my hand and walked me through Discord, so I appreciate it. You've helped an old man learn about Discord. Yeah, I'm not even sure where he came from, but he seems like a decent dude, so he's more than welcome. Exactly, Cassandra. I sang Kodachrome, by the way. If Sloth is still here, you're welcome. Getting tired. Now I'm getting drunk. Now I'm getting to that point you can tell I'm out of it. It's been over 3 hours. Now it's hitting me. The alcohol is hitting me, but it's okay. I'm actually glad I streamed. It came out okay. Why, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I feel honored. It's hard for someone like me. Sloth, Thule, do you appreciate me singing? Kodachrome gives us those nice bright colors. I'm getting to a point where it's, I'm winding down for reals. But it's been over 3 hours. I think I deserve to start falling apart. Oh, let me tell you one thing. I had to get up a bit early today. I had a follow-up with my, what do you call it? Jesus, I can't remember the term. The nose doctor. The ENT, ear, nose, and throat doctor. And it was just a follow-up because remember I had my deviated septum fixed back in October. So I went in. She looked at my nose and she said, okay, it's healing nicely. There's a small little hole because the septum is like this giant triangular thing goes from your nose to the back. There's a slight hole. It'll probably close up, but if not, it's no big deal. As long as it's not crusting up and you're not crusting up. So I said, okay, so I've got a hole in my septum, but it's corrected. It's straight, ENT. All right, I get ready for it. Robert Palmer, the late great. She's so fat. No, not yet. Too soon. Robert Palmer. I'll try not to, but I got so much to give. I just want to give it, you know. This is heavenly. Did I mention? Oh my God, this tea out of the bottle is fucking, you know, glass bottle is fucking heavenly. Well, I'll add to it. I'll add, let's see here. How's this? Did I misspell anything? I'll call it this. I'll add this as a subtitle. Meeting Knives Out and CthulhuSloth. Did I get his name right? CthulHu. Cthul. Uh-oh. I think there's an H in there. I forgot. CthulHu. CthulHu. Uh-oh. I misspelled it. Hold on. I'm drunk. You got to bear with me. I think this is correct. How's that? Did I get his name right? CthulHu Sloth. Okay, I got it right. There we go. Okay. Meeting Knives Out and CthulhuSloth. Okay. Oh yeah, where's Horsehead Nebula? Where's the other part Hispanic Southwesterner? I think I got it right this time. Did I get it right here? CthulHu Sloth. I think I got it. He did a couple of times. He came on a couple of times, but that's fine. But like Kevin Meebanks, he got scared and ran away. Meebanks and Nebula, they just disappeared. Okay. I am still going, man. You did a 3-hour stream. I'm doing a 3.5-hour stream. I'm getting off in the next 10 minutes. I poured myself one more tea because they're heavenly out of the glass bottle. My God. Nectar of the gods. Ambrosia. My God. It's fucking delicious. Oh, it's going down so easy. I'm getting drunk easy. Well, DBF is upset that I'm still going. I thought he'd get excited if Donda showed up, but Donda's not here. I tried to call her on Discord, but she didn't answer. She's not my friend. I'm sad. Pass the bussy on the left-hand side. I said, pass the bussy on the left-hand side. Round, round, and I said, pass the Dutch on the left-hand side. All right, so you're basically saying you want me to... Yes, fine. Sloth gets the joke. You're basically saying you want me to say goodnight. I get it, because I've been on too long. Yes, I'm still going, and it was a mistake. I should have stopped like 2 hours ago. But thank you for all. Thank you to CthulhuSloth. Thank you for those who... oh my God. It's like you came on... what was I going to say? They used to play this one Ambrosia song at a grocery store I worked at overnight. And the one dude, he was like old. He was like, I don't remember the song from when I was in my 20s. It was an Ambrosia song. Which one was it? Refresh my memory. I know the band. Oh, I'm too drunk right now. I'm too drunk to sing. Getting tired. I do appreciate your bussy. I couldn't imagine this world without your bussy. But, you know, all things must come to an end. Well, no, Totem, you don't have to put your dick anywhere. DBF will put his dick in your bussy. So you don't have to do anything with your dick. You can just flop there. He'll put his in your bussy. Do you understand? He's looking to penetrate bussy. You just, bend over backwards and, I look it up as one of these. There's an Ambrosia song. It's very catchy. No. I'll look it up. I'll see it next time. I promise. Yes, now you get it. Okay. Is it time to say goodnight? Any last thoughts? Any last things? What else? Any last... I'm getting tired. I like talking to you people. But that sounds familiar. It might have been that one. It might have been holding on to yesterday. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I'm going to listen to it now off camera so I don't get a copyright strike. It might be holding on to yesterday. Good call. Holding on to yesterday. Yes, this is the one. I forgot about it, but yes, they used to play it. And one guy, he was like born in 1960. He was a teenager, but he's like, I never heard this song. Holding on to yesterday. Good job. That's going in the title. That's going in the title of this video. All right. After I end the stream, I will subtitle this. Hold on. Keep holding on to yesterday. That's the one. You got it, man. You got it. Meeting, Knives Out, CthulhuSloth holding on to yesterday. I should put Ambrosia in parentheses. This is mainly for me. Uh-oh, we got a problem. We got a problem. This is why I get it off or you wait, because this is out of juice. Or it's out of power. Uh-oh. See that? Uh-oh. No charge. Battery's dead. Okay. Well, I think I'll say goodnight now. Any last things? Any last takers? Any last... Thank you, Sloth, for coming on. We appreciate that. Yeah. Any last whatevers? Any last... I'm getting tired. Yeah, my brother doesn't want me to say his name on camera, so I call him Buddy. Hey, Buddy, you gotta go to bed, buddy. Buddy. Just so I don't say his actual name. Klaus! Totem, we're waiting for you, man. We're waiting on you. All right. Oh, yeah, when he works all week, and I can tell he's getting he's fine, and he gets that point where he's like, oh, shit. I said, you're right. You can go to bed, man. If you're tired, just go to bed. Okay. You can tell when he's out of it. He needs a nudge. Well, that's only a few weeks from now, so okay. All right, I'll hold you to it. 2 weeks from now. You're coming on my New Year's stream, asshole. All right. Anything else? Are we done? I'll make it 3:30. I'm at 3 hours, 28 minutes. I'll go to a minute or two. Any last things we want to say? There's 4 of you watching me. What do you 4 people want to say to me? Wait a minute. That's interesting. I didn't realize, we were talking about, Alan Parsons' project earlier. He played guitar, he played keyboard, he helped write it. How did Alan Parsons contribute to the song Holding On to Yesterday by Ambrosia? How did he contribute? Tell me before we say goodnight. Now you've piqued my interest. You've piqued my interest. Answer the fucking question. Now you're pissing me off. But yeah. Oh God, it's 3:30 in the morning. And I've been doing this since midnight. So I've been on for 3.5 hours now. I started at midnight, right around midnight. 3.5 hours. Oh my God. I didn't think it would go that long. Yes. Good night, boyos. Yes, but wait. Sloth, Thule has to answer the question. Yeah, at this point, absolutely. After this, yeah, I think the tea goes down so easy. I can drink beer and feel fine. I drink 3 teas. I'm like, oh my God. Because it goes down so easily. It's more alcoholic than you realize. And next thing you know, it's like, So you don't know, you're just guessing. All right. Well, guessing time is over. It's time to say goodnight. It would be 12:30 there. They're 3 hours behind. So it's 3:30 for me. It's 12:30 for Adam or Chabad on the West Coast. And for you, you're what? 16 hours ahead. So 3, 4, 5. It's like what? 7:30 in the evening there? It's about 7:30 in the evening. Yeah, 7 p.m. Yes, okay. I did the math in my head, but you answered already. Okay. And Scandinavia is 6 hours ahead of me. So it's 3:30 for me, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 9:30 for Totem and Beppis. Well, no, it's kind of slow and delayed, but now, before I go, Cassandra said she would post in the comments all of the meats that I showed earlier in my meeting. So I'm going to hold her to that. For now, I'm going to say occupational click. Good night. Oh, wait, hold on. She will be doing that. She promises. She promises. Wait a minute. I'm about to get off. Me, Banks. Where the hell you been? You've been hiding your face, man. CthulhuSloth came on. You got to rewind back. Sloth came on, showed his face. Fat, bald, Chicano Mexican from Arizona. He showed his face. He tried to play a bass. Couldn't hear it. And wouldn't show his laundry room because he's a pussy. But yeah. I'm holding up. Beppis, I thought you left. Now you're suddenly back. Beppis disappears. Kevin comes, and then Beppis is back. Okay. Yes, he's hiding in his shell. Yeah. If it isn't me, Banks. Well. Turtle power. That's right. This is dead. I forget. But are you at home or are you at adult kindergarten? You didn't answer. You're off today, so I guess you're at home. Just you stitch on your own time. That's cool. But thank you, Sloth, Thule. I keep holding on to yesterday. Ambrosia. Good. How many hours from now is that? Well, eventually, when I get done, you got to rewind back because CthulhuSloth shows his face. He comes on for like 20 minutes. Wow, so you don't have to do like the job or adult kindergarten with 4 days a week? We need Totem to come on. Totem's got to come on, show his face, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I'm going to say goodbye in a minute. I'll put this out one last time. Maybe I shouldn't. I got to get off. I'm drunk. This is Heavenly Ambrosia twisted tea in a glass bottle. Oh, my God. Heavenly But after 3 of them, I'm like, holy shit, I'm drunk. You don't feel it when you're drinking it. It catches up. All of a sudden, it creeps up on me. So, you gotta bear with me, people. I have a right to be drunk. I'm way over 21. I look young, but I'm fucking like 21 years over 21. You understand? I'm 21 years over 21. I was 21 years ago. So I have a right to be, yes. Well, I gotta go back to work at some point. I think you do too, right? Why do I keep force a habit? This is dead. All right. So I'm going to say goodnight. Any last thoughts? There's time to say goodnight. Well, we're waiting. Same job or new job? You going back to the same warehouse or somewhere else? Left or right? Left or right? I was so much older then, I'm younger now today. Well, you found it through what, a headhunter or a job agency? How did you find this job? Tell us. Tell us, and then it's time to say goodnight. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to read a poem, right? Job. We call them headhunters. Okay, cool. So you start January. Okay. How long is that can go for? A few months? Hold on. Okay, here we have a book of poems. A book of poems. A book of poems. 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 Poetry. All right, and it's like I actually got. These are my mother's. There are 2 of these books. This is the second one. There's 2. This is part 2. Second series. So I got 2 of these books of poems. Nice, flowery, lovey-dovey poems. Very feminine. And we will read a poem. But I need your help because I need to know. Oh, yeah, absolutely. The only thing gayer than this is going out and seeking pussy. So if you think this is gay, go out and have sex with a dude. That's really gay. Now, DBF doesn't like ASMR, and he doesn't like poetry, but he likes having sex with men. He likes putting his erect penis in a man's asshole. But poems and ASMR are gay. Yes, it is. Now, I need you to pick the page I'm going to read the poem off of, and that's going to have me end. I'm going to read a poem. I'm going to do a dumb. So let's pick a page, and I'll read the poem. Best love poems to read again and again. The most moving verses, allegedly the most moving verses in the English language, second series. These are the most moving verses in the English language. So, Well, these are kind of close, 69, 72. So let's go to 129. Because this has, how many? This is over 400 pages. So let's go to 129. Okay. Page 129. It starts, it's its own poem. It's called The Pessimist. So you want me to read this poem? You know, it's funny. Somewhere in this house, I have a Bukowski book. Not sure where I put it. I liked his shit. I got one of his books somewhere. I'll have to find it. I'll read some Bukowski. But Polish name, but his parents were actually born in Germany. I've got Bukowski somewhere. I got to find that book. I have a Bukowski, but right now we're doing we're doing best love poems, the most moving verses in the English language. Yes, it is very flowery. You can see the flowers, see? I saw her standing in the rain. Raindrops falling on her. She didn't seem to care. She sat there and smiled at me. And I knew I could make her happy, happy, happy. Flowers in her hair. Flowers everywhere. I love the flower girl. I don't know just why. She simply caught my eye. I love the flower girl. All right. So we're reading the poem or not? I've already lost interest. I'm singing the flower. I'm singing the cow sills now. So, all right. So what are we doing here? I kind of want to read it. It seems like a simple, easy poem. And I can do it in a whispered voice. ASMR. The pessimist, the pessimist, the pessimist, the pessimist, the pessimist. You know, you want to join us. I'm winding down now. I really am winding down. I've been doing this for over 3 hours, almost 4 hours. You want to come on for like 2 minutes at the end? It's like, what the hell, man? It's like you're jumping in like the dead end here. I'm glad I'm terrifying. Fuck off. I hope this asshole doesn't put me on his channel because it's like he wants to come on now. I've been on for 3 hours and 45 minutes, and now this dick wants to come on. So screw him. I don't say hello to him. He's pissing me off. Okay. Now, am I reading this poem or not? No, it won't be. This is a more hard-ass poem. You people are pissing me off. Okay. Okay. Yeah, screw him. He pissed me off. He came on at the wrong time. Nice poem. Maybe I'll read it next time. I've lost interest. No, don't worry. Off Grid has only been, timed out for 5 minutes, just like you. I'm not really a banner. I don't like to ban. It's like I've been doing this for like what, almost 4 hours, and this guy wants to come at the end and say, "Oh, he's scary." Yeah, when I'm drunk and winding down for reals. Yeah, fuck him. That kind of pisses me off. He had like 3 hours to be here. He comes now. Okay. So screw him. All right. Well, everybody, thank you for coming. For now, Occupational Click out.